Are we live? We're doing it live. Game capture. Blueprints. There we go. Alright. We're doing it live. I'm back. I haven't streamed in, I don't know how many days. It's been a while. It's been literally over 100 degrees in Philadelphia. And my office is south facing, so the sun really beats down on this room, and it's unbearable. And I certainly can't run my PC playing a game and streaming and recording at the same time, because then it just only adds to the heat in here. So hopefully the AC unit isn't too loud right now. I'm actually gonna just check the volume on that real quick. Sorry for the repeat. Check the volume on that real quick. Sorry for the Okay, cool. Sounds, don't even hear it. It's good to know. Alright, we're on day 21. Which if I remember correctly, that means there's a commissary sale? I think, that was days, yeah, 20 and 21. Oh. No. Haha. You know what? I am recognizing I have written down the 20th and 21st. I'm gonna have to go to the commissary and see. Now I'm realizing maybe it was November 20th and 21st and we missed it by a long shot. Not our 20th and 21st day. Why would that note be in terms of our day? That'd be dumb. I'm surprised I even thought that the whole time. Anyway, we got a lot of goals. I cut a lot of this down. I moved a bunch of things to the complete section and chopped out parts of this that were no longer applicable. So we're gonna just start a day here, and as usual, you know, just get a couple rooms in and start to see the direction things are shaping up. But things I'd really like to do today, as always, we want to hit meta progress, big meta progress. You know, those buying books to be available in the library, going to the library to see said books, getting letters from, I think you get them from experiments mostly, upping our allowance, stuff like that. Oh yeah, we started with 3 keys from the clock tower yesterday. Okay, and then in our notes for today is we want to hit the mailroom. We have an order placed. And waiting in the library, I have written that the pump manual is still in the library, but I don't think that's true. I'm pretty sure we got to read the pump manual, and we were very disappointed in it. Yep, I have a screenshot of who checked out the pump manual. So, so no need for that. So in our future run stuff, I'll take that out. So the only thing we need really for today is we need to pick up our order from the mailroom. And this is our 21st day, day 21. The first day was November 6th. So today is the 27th. All right. Cool. All right, let's grab our allowance. And you know, just because I've been talking about it but never actually doing it, if we see the shrine offered today, I'm taking it. Just right away, I'm taking it. Also, what do we have? Banner of the King. Right, okay, so we can choose a color. Is there always a coin here? I remember that there was a coin down there. Oh, the location of the coin changes. Okay, we scooped that up. That's another thing I'd really like to do. Like, nearly top priority is getting power to the pump room. I want to get that other tank online and, you know, see what we can get done with that. Which I believe will be draining either the fountain or the reservoir. I would love to take the tomb here, but taking the trading post could be a really good way of either building an electromagnet for building a I have written down get a fat mechanarium, fat with a PH. Or we always need a magnifying glass for the drafting studio and the master bedroom. Or what I'd really like to do, the power hammer to the secret garden or greenhouse. Um, though we do still have written down burning glass to be taken to the tomb or torch room as well. Let's go trading post though. As much as I would like to go tomb today, and you know, the one argument for going tomb today is that we can make it back to that torch room that has a sigil in it that we wanted to try and read, but I'm not gonna make that a priority right now. I'm gonna go trading post. I don't remember if there's anything of note in here. I think we've only taken the trading post like once. I think I can actually check this. Twice, yeah, today was the second time. That's crazy. Honestly, this room seems really, really good. So it's kind of crazy that I've only taken it once before now. Yeah, I think the only thing in this room is trading items. Which we have none. Duh. Duh. Didn't even need to go in there. Alright, so we want a workshop. And we want to take things like closet, find the commissary to buy some items. Yeah, the trading post I think is like basically a hack for getting whatever item you want. So any of these we need to work towards right now? Nah, I don't think we're really that close to getting any of these, so. I always love seeing the storeroom, but I'd love to put it somewhere that's a dead end. And you know what? Do we know what we want to do with our Banner of the King? I might literally select blue for Banner of the King, because there are a lot of blue rooms we want. We might struggle with steps if we don't see bedrooms. Hallways are great for maneuvering. We don't necessarily need to see any of these today. It's not really. This might be kind of risky, but I'm gonna select blue rooms. Partially just, you know, for science. I want to see. I want to see how that goes if we, you know, if we get like locked out from having bad drafting options, then that's what happens. But wow, really early boiler room. I don't think I want to take this until I have some ivory dye for re-rolling. I think this is much better seen when we have, and like we haven't even found the pool yet, so I don't want to be drafting off of this yet. Go with Den. And because we've selected blue on our Banner of the King, we are more likely to continue seeing that later. I'm not going to write down the chess pieces yet because I'm happy to keep experimenting with Banner of the King. But we will want to switch that at some point. I know we tried the Knight, where we got the Armory. Yeah, the Armory seems really good still. I don't remember what the Queen did. The Rook seems really good for getting to reroll all these. And the Bishop, yeah, the Bishop seems great. The free money out of the chapel, and it's like a lot of money. Bishop seems really solid. I'm happy to see a dining room, though it's a little early. I'd like it to be a little farther up. Though potentially we go all the way up to the 8th rank, and then we'll have to come back out to go to our trading post, so it's not a bad idea. I'd also love to take commissary here, but I'm going to continue to keep my drafting options open. Maybe I should have taken the commissary just because... oh. Okay. These look lightable. Sorry, I should have taken the commissary because I have Banner of the King, and the dining room is going to be likely to pop up again. Okay. I'm gonna start a new note in goals. Magnifying glass, power hammer, burning glass. Oh, I've already got one. Dining room. I want to keep track of all the rooms of all the items that need to be brought to specific rooms. Man, I'd like to go music room and billiard room here, but really, I think security is better. I think security is better right now. Now that's interesting. I thought coins and keys couldn't just show up like that unless you had a metal detector. Was that really lucky, or do I need to be on the lookout for that kind of stuff? Just always check that. Alright, for the keycard system, we're gonna turn the security level down because we don't have a we haven't found the utility closet, and we don't have a keycard yet. We always set that to unlocked for when we find the utility closet. And then I think, oops, I always do that. I always hit enter twice. I think I'd like to just set up an experiment right now. Log into the lab and set up an experiment. Experiments are good, and the Blackridge Grotto allowing us to remote terminal in is really cool. Sorry, I gotta double check. I always forget if there's anything I need from here. In staff services, we could make a request at the commissary, run payroll, all that stuff. Now let's just yeah, lab. Yes. Experiment setup. Each time you eat an apple. Okay. If we take that, we'd want to be on the lookout for the secret garden. Each time you find some trash while digging. Whenever you draft a shop room. Be cool if we'd selected gold with our Banner of the King. 10 steps, 20 gold is a ton of money, but very pricey on steps. Set your dice to 2. Wow. 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Okay, so this one we're not really going to be able to make work. This one is tough without really drafting many bedrooms. And I don't really know what we need the gold for right now, so I think we're going to be going with dice. And I think I'm going to go with eating an apple. We just don't know that we're even going to have a shovel, you know, so I'm going to go with this. I mean, we don't know we're going to see apples either, but okay. Apples, set our dice to 2. It's a bit of a gamble, you know, we don't know if that's going to pay off at all, but if it does, we can get a ton of rerolls out of it. Ooh, man, I'd love to take this, but costs 5. It's funny, at the end of the last time we played, or maybe 2 times ago, I don't remember, we got 3 new rooms offered to us, and we could only take one of them. This was one of them. This is never going to be adjoined to a hallway on this run, so I'm happy to take this. And I don't really see a way that we're going to have enough gems to draft the study. So, go with hallway closet. Grab. Cool. Happy to see a dice. And we can be very liberal with this. Because we never want to be above 2, because there's a chance that we... Oh, you know what the great thing about this one is we can choose when we eat an apple. This isn't like on draft or something. Like, if we see an apple, we don't have to take it right away. I was going to say we don't want to be at 3 or 4 dice, because then maybe we get dropped back to 2. But we have complete control over that. Wow, that's really good. Um, hmm. One of these days, I am going to take the shelter. I think the next time we see shelter offered, we're gonna take the shelter, and then we're gonna select red from Banner of the King, and just go crazy on red rooms and see what happens. This is actually not a bad storeroom here, and we don't have any reason to go lab today. Yeah, overthinking it. Take the storeroom. Take our 10 coins, key, and a gem. Very cool. I wonder if you can light those as well. Or any of these. These seem too far away. Maybe not. I don't know. Coat check. Has our vault key in it? Wow. Walk-in closet. 4 items. Not a good location for it. I'd really prefer to take a pantry here, but walk-in closet, it's gotta be. We're trying to craft specific stuff today because we've got the trading post. Running shoes is excellent. I kind of wish I'd seen that. Ah, man, that's the only item, the only special item we got out of that? Ah, that sucks. I was gonna say running shoes is excellent because we're probably not seeing bedrooms today, but yeesh. That was tough. Alright, off the den. Wow. I kind of think I have to take the attic, right? I mean, it's just, it seems so good. 8 items? That's so many. What do we got? Coin purse, love that. Gem, magnifying glass, also love that. Gem, do we have written down that you can find the bishop in the attic? Bishop, yes we do. Just making sure. Compass, the north-facing rooms, that's good. And another gem. Did that pay for itself in gems? I think it did. And remind me what this was? Yeah, this was the publishers telling Marigold, our mom, that they wouldn't print the Red Prince. But they did eventually, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I still have a lot of lore questions. This thing is really... I'm either making it up and this is nothing, or I'm being very slow in figuring out what it is. Wow, I thought we hadn't gotten everything. Okay, love to see the broken lever. A, because it can get us to room 46. Which... do we actually need to go there? God, I've forgotten what's even in there. But mostly because it can get us power sledgehammer, which we very much want. Okay, Nook entrance hall. Alright, we gotta go back to focusing on drafting options. We've cut ourselves off quite a bit. We do have a die. Excellent drawing room, I believe. But also... I'd like to take the library, but it's gonna show up again. This is a good drawing room. A lot of options here. Our running shoes triggered, that's nice. I'm gonna just... I mean, I don't think there's any reason for me to pull this. Right? When I don't know the code. Yeah, I guess it's just fun to remember that I know it's there. Thought maybe one of those would do something. Alright, let's go corner first. Wow, offered the trophy room again. As much as I'd love to put a utility closet here, we kind of gotta... I mean, if we go utility closet, we can turn off security system and then go back to security, and then we're able to come up through the foundation. So it's actually pretty good. I should really use... I always get so conflicted about wanting to use this, but I don't need to use it if I'm offered options I like. I am reticent to take this because it leaves us only one drafting option. So I'm gonna get us a second drafting option first, and then presumably we'll see it again. It's not uncommon. What actually is it? What utility closet? Standard. Okay, so it's not common, but pretty close. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. Okay, that's likely to be all of them. That is a B. That has a B. Okay. So, I mean, that one is true. Yeah, that one is true. The blue box is true. This is true, so this has to be false. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. This is false, so they are in one with the letter U. And I think it's going to be the white one's the only one with the letter U. Wow, they had to come up with so many of these. What'd I do? Ah, no, what did I do wrong? The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. 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 Okay, so this one is true. The blue box is true. Yes. The blue box is true, which means this is false. The gems are in a box with a statement containing... means this is false. Oh my god, I gotta slow down and not... Ah, that cost me 3 gems. With a statement containing the letter U. Which means it's in the one without a letter U, which means it was in there. Ah. I'm slightly starting to wish that I had taken the one that gave me more options for... It gave me a second key. This is a pretty good pool, actually. Good to get that early. I think I'm okay with taking the pool here. And really, it's our best choice at the moment. I'm gonna go draft off here. So we have that free reroll. Okay. I want to take the mailroom. It's gonna give me a bunch of stuff. Eesh, leaves us one drafting option. I'm being very reckless with drafting today. What do we got? Amateur lock kit, coupon book, and just 2 regular keys. Cool. Nice. Thompson's the guy who packed it last time. I remember that. I don't remember what any of this is. Date packed 11/26. Let me just make sure I've got that right. Oh, I had that today was the 27th. Today is actually the 26th. No, it was packed on the 27th, or the 26th. Today is the 27th. Aha. Can't fool me, game. Although you can. You definitely can. And you have. I know all this stuff. You're that. Yeah, and there should be no new letters. Yeah, this is the lab tech who wrote to us. This is the one from our dad. Okay. We, I believe we need to do experiments to get new letters. Which, again, I don't really like. I don't really like that system, but can't change it, so. Alright, we have 1 ivory die here, so we need something that drafts us forward. Any coins waiting for us in here? Cool. I like that the empty pool just has coins. I wonder if there's a way to increase that number of coins. I do remember the gift shop or something. One of the shops allowed me to buy swim trunks, which added trunks to the pool. Okay, I mean, I really like seeing workshop here. As I do library and commissary, but I think we're gonna go workshop. Just because that's the one we really primarily want. A battery pack? Nice. I was hoping to see a battery pack. Okay, with that battery pack, I mean, we have 2 of the 3 items needed for a powered sledgehammer. The magnifying glass and and the battery pack I think is the... No, that's not how you make the... Let me look at my crafting things. I thought that was how you made the burning glass. No, that's the metal detector. Metal detector and lockpick kit is a pick sound amplifier. We have a couple things that we don't know how to use yet, including a shovel and a compass. We don't have a shovel. Okay. I don't actually have items to make any of the things I know how to make. So let me see if there's anything new to me. Oh yeah, there's the electromagnet. But I shouldn't do that because I probably want the battery pack for something else. Although, an electromagnet plus blue banner of the king, I mean... One, two, three, four, five, six... 7. All 7 of our mechanical rooms are blue. So if we pulled the electromagnet, we could probably find a mechanarium with like 7 or 8 doors. But is that worth sacrificing the chance to get a power hammer? I don't think so. No, I'm gonna say no for now. Some of these items I'm surprised at even showing up in the list here. Like, what can I combine the coin purse or the coupon book with? Alright, keep drafting. We've got a lot of items to work with now, so we could potentially go back to the trading post, but I'd like to draft more rooms and see what item is going to be most effective for us first. Gallery's new, so we got to go gallery. Whoa. Okay. Christopher Manson. I don't know what B means. I'm assuming buy, but I don't know. Acrylic oil collection of Mount Holly, 1945. Interesting. Whoa. Bavdan? Okay, I mean this is a puzzle room, so we do have to figure out what that's all about. Christopher Manson. Again. Reapy. Actual objective. Genu Veri? Genu Veri. Are these anagrams? Nuja. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, each painting has a set of letters associated with it. Okay. Thick. Oh, are these like oh, what's the word? Oh, I love these things. Picture puzzles. Oh, what the heck are they called? Picture puzzle. Oh, what are they called? Visual puzzle rebus. Is that what I'm thinking of? Rebus. A puzzle in which words are represented by a combination of pictures. Yeah. Okay, these are like rebus puzzles. Okay, is it gonna be the same guy? Christopher Manson? I wonder if that's like a real person. Alright. Thick lake. Handcuffs, shooting star over a thick lake, radio thing. What the? These are tricky. Hubris, envy, lust, wrath, gluttony, sloth, avarice. Those are the 7 deadly sins. Pins and an infinity sign. So what, is my goal to figure out the names of these paintings or something? And I guess they will give me, if I get them all right, it'll open these. Alright, well. So what happens if I... Just gives me a random letter? Just move random letters around until I... Oh. Oh, no, there is a... Order, L, S, M, W, back to B? Okay, there is an order to it. Alright, well... That's interesting. Oh! Bavdin. Oh. Haha. Cool. Yeah, so we're trying to figure out the name of the work of art. Wow, very cool. Very cool puzzle. So one thing I will say, a small chamber dedicated to the exhibition of art, ideal for showcasing smaller series and collections. Before his passing, H.S. Sinclair personally selected the artwork that was displayed here each year, purposely omitting composition titles to leave the interpretations of each piece for the viewers themselves to realize. Okay. I was gonna say, one thing I'll say about this is that this seems a lot harder on its face than the parlor or the billiards room. So I'm wondering if this is not meant to be solved every time you find it, or maybe it's just a lot harder because the room is rare, but oh, let's see if we can solve one of these. Wheelbarrow full of roses, apples, stop signs, and fire hydrants. Okay, all those objects are red. All those objects are red. Okay. Is red gonna be in the title? What's with the big P? Red sky, red... 6 letters. Maybe we can figure out the short one first. 1, 2, 3, that's 5 letters. Oh wow, this is only shorter by 1. So the big P is very curious. Could there be an R here? There cannot be an R here. Can there be an R here? No. Okay. No R there or there. So the word red I don't think is in it. Unless red were somewhere in the middle. U-H... That an R? I think that's an R. U-H-R-T-A-E. I-O-U. Oh my gosh. So many different letters it can be. That could be an R. Oh man. Okay, so figuring this out, as with pretty much all puzzles in this game, figuring this out just by like trial and error is going to be pretty much impossible. They make the odds of doing so minuscule. So gotta figure it out the old-fashioned way. What's with the big P? P right. Right P. The P is on the right side. On top of one of the wagons full of stuff. I'm stuck on that one. I don't know. We'll come back to it. If I had to guess, actual objective. No one's looking at the actual objective. If I had to guess, these are anagrams. It's a bottle with GENU. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's not an anagram of those 8 letters. That's too bad. That was my leading theory. Okay. Well. Bottle. Genu bottle. Okay, there's probably more letters going around that, and that's all the letters we can see. Vintage number. What's up with the very table? Vire, Rive, Vier, Very, Vire. Table. Wow, these are hard. These are tough. Okay, I'm noticing the sun is over in the actual objective direction. Wow, I'm stumped. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I don't even know where to start. I mean, these are so much more complicated than just a rebus puzzle. Like, there is a lot going on in here. 7 deadly sins as little containers, a weird rug of like a monkey, an infinity symbol with a bunch of nails in it on a pedestal, a painting of a shark fin in the ocean. I don't know where to start with this. And as far as I know, I haven't seen hints anywhere else in the house to help me with this room. I mean, this is the first I've even heard of the gallery, other than the one time I saw it in a drafting option and didn't get to take it. Chains, shooting chains, shooting star, asteroid, shackles, thick, where ironically the K is skinny. Thin K? Is this called think? It's a thin K? Oh boy. I think I got it. Where you going, buddy? Okay. So now what? I need to raise the glass to get to that one? Alright. So only the letters really mattered in this one. Okay. So it's about finding the right part of it that matters. The rest is superfluous. It's a red herring. Okay. That's helpful. Stop. Big P. Big P. Large P. But large P isn't a real word. Big P. P in the sky. P. Sky P. Skype. Stop. Wait a second. This one doesn't actually say stop, does it? Does this say pots? No, it doesn't say pots either. Because this is the back of the sign. That's the back of the sign. If I flipped that this way, then it'd also be upside down. So it's backwards and upside down, which means this is not a P, this is a B. B red? Is it bread? That's crazy if it is. Give me an E. Give me an E. No, it's not bread. Damn. B red. Okay. What about working B into the word stop? Am I correct? That is, I mean, but then it's lowercase. That seems kind of weird. Am I correct? Okay, so this, if we flipped this way, would read, oh no, that would just read stop immediately if we flipped it upside down. Yeah, we don't even have to flip it the other way. But flipping it upside down does make a lowercase b. Okay, B what? That one was called think. So 6 letters. Oh, bread is only 5 letters anyway. Yeah, bread's not even long enough anyway. B. I don't know. We'll have to come back to that one. All right. Veritable. Veritable. Veritable? No. Verifiable. Is veritable a word? Why does that feel like a word? Veritable. Veritable. Being truly so-called real or genuine. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a 9-letter word. A very table. And this could be genuine. This could be the start of genuine. Genuine. 7 letters? Is this veritable leading you to the word genuine? Puzzles are cool, but kind of a stretch. Yeah, that makes sense. I would have been surprised if that was right. So, let me remember the one I got right. None of the other stuff actually matters for this. The only thing that mattered here was the thin K. This could be infinity instead of infinity. I mean, it's not a real word, but it's a good name for like an art piece. And it's not possible. No I at the beginning. Infinity. Nah, I thought I was onto something with that. How many is this? Was this 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Box of sin. The 7 deadly sins. Deadly infinity. Deadly infinity. Wow. Wow, I don't know. This room is hard. This room is very difficult. Unfortunately, I think this is the one I need to get to be able to get into this guy. And then I need to get those two to get into that one is my theory, but... Alright, we'll do one more once over, and then I guess we'll move on for now. Wow. Damn. And unfortunately, this room doesn't make good content because it's hard to speak my entire thought process while trying to solve a puzzle like this. I'm gonna have to come back to this room, I think. I think we keep drafting for now, but this room is really cool. I just can't imagine you're intended to solve this puzzle every time you draft the gallery. I think the gallery is meant to be solved once. But wow, it's not even the 8th puzzle room. I thought maybe it was gonna be this one because there was a trophy for solving the 8th puzzle room on the 8th rank or something like that. Lockpick kit? No. Okay, we have 10 keys. How did we get 10 keys? I'm sorry, what? From walk-in closet and attic adding up? And the hallway closet? We have all 3 closets. That's pretty funny. Alright, well, we can't go coat check or wine cellar, so I think we take an aquarium here. Yeah, no reason to re-roll this. All the water's back. Did I put all the water back? I can't remember. Alright, let's draft this way first. See if we can fill in some of the spaces. Okay, this is a tough pump room location. Um, as much as I'd like to take pump room here, I think we've only got one die to work with right now. I'd like to have at least 2 die to try and draft something conductive. Maybe if we can get some apples going first. I think I'd like to try and get like some apples and stuff going first. We should be able to check out the last book here. Oh, this is different. Oh, it added this book that we purchased. Cool. Man, I really want to take this, but I'm gonna just finish out the original library list and grab this one. Yeah, as much as I'd really love to take Realm and Rune, that's just not what we're going for today. Hello. Should I save that in case I get a sledgehammer? I think I will. I think I'll save that. Oh no, I've got 9 keys. Who cares? I got plenty of freaking keys. Oh right, and we started with 3 keys from Clock Tower yesterday. That's what I was forgetting. Wow. I've never noticed this library indicator down here. Ah, damn. Wow, these options are not good. But drafting studio means a new room, and I think we actually wanted to take a magnifying glass to the drafting studio. Yeah, we did. Alright, let's do it. That is our last 2 gems. We're being a little reckless today, the way we're playing, but alright, first let's do this. Okay, so this is interesting. Oh wow. What? Okay, sorry, overwhelmed. This already appears in our directory because we took the outer room that was the schoolhouse, because we took the schoolhouse. But I guess if we add this, we can find it on days that aren't, on days when we didn't take the schoolhouse. I really want to take the kennel, because it seems cool, and we've been wondering about the dog from the kitchen. There's a dog bowl, and we keep talking about maybe taking the casino. I want to take the classroom because I really like the idea of trying to get all 8 classrooms, but I'm gonna go with the kennel. It's new and a little more interesting to me at the moment. Plus pets. What the heck? Why did I need to bring magnifying glass to this room? To read these? Danja, Lydia. Is that what I needed it for? I hope not, because that was... I mean, why would I even need... Danja and Lydia? I think that... Does it say Danja? Daria? That's gotta be a J, right? Man. Is that what I needed the magnifying glass in this room for? That is not an exciting revelation, if that's what it's for. Huh. So where is this? I mean, it's just a calendar, so maybe it's not necessarily on the grounds, but today is the 26th, I think. Or did we determine it's the 20? No, it's the 27th. So we're only like 3 or 4 days from this being showing us a new month. Okay, so this is crazy. This is really crazy that we can a very detailed paper model of a safe. I wonder if we get the code to this, to whatever safe this is, which I think it's the office? Maybe? Maybe not? It's hard to tell. No, it's not this room. I think it's the office. I wonder if we get that code. Can we... I'll put in our list of safes, drafting studio, and I'll put in parentheses with magnifying glass. That'd be pretty cool if we could open that. Alright, well, if we get the Great Hall, we know the lever is in one of the two bottom rooms, and neither of the middle rooms lead anywhere. I guess I should write down these names. Let me just check if there's anything else that needs the magnifying glass. Maybe hidden details about this bedroom, because I'm still pretty sure there's a hidden safe in here. And maybe this little drawing will betray either the code or how to find it. Nope. Nope. Womp. This is the greenhouse. And in here. Great hall. These whack looking light fixtures. What shop is this? What shop is this? Is this the bookstore? It's kind of crazy if that's the one being shown there. Alright, I guess I'll write down these frickin' names. I think it's Danja, but maybe it's Daria. Daria's a more realistic name. Let's see. Statue names. Left of dais. Alright, Daria slash Danya, but now I'm not convinced that's even a name. Right of dais. What was it? Lydia? Lydia. I don't see how either of those pieces of information will be useful to us, but we'll write them down. And I think that is it. That's everything worth investigating. Alright, slightly disappointing, but we got a new room out of it, so... Alright, let's draft this, look for a little dead end here. Wow, we immediately got the kennel. That's funny, this symbol, I think, is the, like, on dig, you know, because some rooms have, like, on entry, on draft and stuff. Really, I should go wine cellar here, but I want to look at the kennel, because new and cool. Oh my goodness, hello. Ah! Hi, buddies. Can I free you? Oh, let me... Oh. There's a dog loose. Now, what? Why? I mean, nothing to look at with this, right? No. What the heck? What is this? Some leashes, some drawings. Hey, little guy. Where does your little doggy door lead to? Leads to in there, and then these ones all lead out there? curious. What the heck is this about? Guess I'll throw this in my screenshots tab. Because I have no idea what that's about. I think it's just a joke that maybe I'm not getting. I don't know. That one's escaping me. Alright. Yeah, really should have taken the wine cellar, especially because we don't even have a shovel for that effect to be worth it, but I'd love to see a commissary right here. Gotta go conference room, gotta go for the drafting options. Got to do it. Sometimes I think I have found an item in this room laying around before. No. And there's nothing sneaky hidden written on those. Alright. Lockpick, nice. Oh man, we keep getting offered trophy room. Be an alright spot for a pump room, but I'm still not willing to do it. Oh boy. But I think I kind of have to. Or I could re-roll this. I think I'm gonna draft it and then not even go in and go draft off the conference room. No, honestly, I'm gonna re-roll it. I want a forward-facing room, and we didn't get one. Alright, observatory, we can't afford, we don't have any gems. God, we gotta go billiard room. Okay. Tough. Give me an apple. Struggling. It's our own fault, but we're struggling. 8 and 3 is 11, and this is times 1? Yeah, divided is the last one. No? 3 plus 8 is 11. I could have sworn pink was times. Plus, minus, times, divided. Yeah, it's times. 11 times 1 is... Oh, I pressed 10. Duh. 1 plus 2 is 3. Times 2 is 6. Times 3 is 18. 1 plus 2 is 3. Times 3 is 9. Times 4 is 32. Nope. 36. Divided by 9 is 4. Oh my god. Brain. Hello. Keycard. Okay. Not really what we wanted to see here. And I'm definitely not willing to run all the way back to security and cranking that up. I think we haven't confirmed this, but I don't think security carded rooms are like more likely to be rare or something. I haven't noticed that trend if it's true, so I don't think there's any reason for us to run back and turn security up. Love to see a right-facing room here. Mechanarium, we've got 1, 2, and this will be the 3rd. That's not great. And we can't take Rotunda, so, I mean, it's better than going utility closet here. Okay, that's kind of what I expected. A left and right room. We'll get ourselves to rank 8. Locker room, and we have a ton of keys, but we don't have gems. Oh, these are awful. These are so awful. Oh, we're gonna block ourselves out. Wow. Yeah, like I said, we should have taken the wine cellar over the kennel. I just had to see it. Ah, brutal. Well, we'll take the study. I don't want to freeze all this. I mean, freezing this money is nice. But I still think I'm gonna get a chance to use it today. So I'm gonna take the study. I don't think we... Wow, okay. We found 2 ivory die just waiting in the study. Queen is still on D8. We're not getting any more information from any of this. Nothing hidden in there. Okay, well, I love finding those 2 ivory dye there. I wish I'd had them when I drafted this room. There's a candle in here. I'm gonna add that to places to bring our burning glass study. Yep. Alright. Craft's down this way. Having a tough time right now. Give me something that gives me gems. Stop offering me the trophy room. Alright, there's the boiler room. And we've got 2 rerolls to find. Oh my god, we don't have gems. Holy crap. Okay, we have to put the pump room here and then hope to... We're gonna put the pump room here. We're gonna go all the way out and around, come out through the foundation, and hope to be able to throw a boiler. Hope to get some gems over here and then throw a boiler room right there. That's the plan. Pump room. Now, just to verify, there's no way for me to empty the fountain from here, right? We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 slots. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I can just see it's taller. Okay, so we don't have room to empty the fountain until we unlock this thing. All right, so that's our plan. We're gonna go grab our meal from the dining room, then go out and around through the foundation, and maybe do some trading at the whatchamacallit? Oh, I just wasted steps doing that. Do some trading at the the trading post while we're out there. We are having a tough time on steps. We certainly are. Gallery, workshop, pool, parlor, and all the way across this room. Here's our pool. Okay, sneakers triggering. I was gonna say we really need our sneakers to trigger. Alright, we'll grab... Dining room is Nook Den dining room. Yikes. Big yikes. Is this the one with the... that requires a boiler room? Requires an aquarium. Oh my gosh, we've got an aquarium. That's huge. I love getting those 10 extra steps out of that. Plus 30. Nothing to do while we're here, right? I guess we could just dip into security and bump up the... No, I don't think it does anything. If it does, we don't know about it yet. It's too bad we haven't seen the wrench in a really long time. I think I'm gonna go hit the trading post now. Should I hit the trading post now? You know what's crazy? We haven't been offered a single bedroom. Banner of the King it's a strong RNG determiner. It's not a light effect. It really does affect your RNG. Okay, so if I go out to the trading post now, I could try and get myself power hammer. I can't get. Well, I could get what I need for a power hammer or a burning glass. The power hammer we don't have a use for at the moment. We've not drafted anywhere where we need it. The burning glass, we have the dining room and the study that we wanted to try out. So maybe we could get what we need for a burning glass. Let's go continue our drafting first. Steps are a real problem. I'd love to see a kitchen, but I think it's unlikely we see a kitchen. Because of our Banner of the King, because we selected blue. But we'll hope. We can always hope. Still don't really understand why that door shuts. What, did I have to wait a second? Yeah, there it is. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Take me up. Alright, so we're gonna draft west and south. Try and get some gems. Hold on to our die, hopefully. Or find somewhere with apples. And then try and get a boiler room next to our pump room. There's a commissary. I love that. Oh my god, we don't have any gems to take it. I'm so regretting not taking that wine cellar. This sucks. And if we take a freezer now, we can't gain any more gems, as much as I'd love to freeze those 26 coins. I mean, sauna's nice to have. I'm not ready to give up on today yet. I'm gonna redraw this. Okay. Guess we'll go pantry. It gives us a north route and maybe an apple. Isn't the apple usually? Oh my god, and of course we got a banana today. Ah, why you do this to me? We didn't even get an apple? That's so mean. God, locker room again. Okay. I think we gotta take the wine cellar here. I think we have to. We need gems. A dig spot. God, I would have loved to have taken that commissary. Picked up a shovel. Yeah, so this crest, this family... crest seal, whatever they're called. It's a combination of the Sinclairs and the Epsons, I believe. Which is cool, but I don't know if it has any... if it means anything towards puzzles for us at the moment. I can't believe we didn't even get an apple out of the pantry. It's almost always an apple. We have so many dig sites. Alright, I'd like to get back up to 2 die before drafting this spot. Wow. Ballroom actually kinda lit right now. Have any need for a breaker box? Or a utility closet? I don't think so. Ballroom's actually pretty dope. Whenever you enter ballroom, set your gems to 2. Yeah, I like that. And then, oh, I forgot, we've got the study. So gems are rerolls for us right now. Yeah, the In Eclipse Ball, 1952. Clara and Simon. In dates, I wrote down In Eclipse Ball, 1952, but I didn't put Clara and Simon. I'm gonna put in parentheses, wedding? Question mark? I mean, it says it's a ball, so I don't think it's their wedding, but... is there gonna be anything to... the thing about the magnifying glass is you can always tell when there's something hidden in it. It's not like you look where there's nothing and all of a sudden there is. Alright, knowing that this room gives us 2 gems is pretty sweet. So we can spend 2 gems right now on whatever we see. Oh, observatory faces the wrong way. What's cool is we actually can reroll twice here for free. Because just going back into the ballroom will replenish those 2 gems. Wow, ballroom study is pretty amazing. I'd really like to go observatory, but I don't even know what constellation would help us. Diamondus Major would be pretty sweet. That'd actually be really good, now that I think about it. Like, really good. But I'd also like to reroll to give me something to go this way. Yeah. I think that's what I want. I think I want to go this way. Although, I hate not taking the observatory. Eesh. That blows. Maybe I should have gone observatory? Should have gone observatory. Oh. Oof, yikes. I'll take a coat check, because who knows, maybe we will... Boudoir lets us draft again. I was going to say maybe we'll see the vault, but we don't have that many drafting opportunities left. If I go boudoir here, and then I end up pulling a vault, I'm going to be so angry. Alright, we pop in here, we grab 2 more gems, and then we go back to draft here. It's a good office. It's an alright office. We don't need money. The office gets us money. Yeah, it's not that good. Yikes. Yikes to all of this. Okay. We can plop a boiler room here, and then just keep re-rolling and going back to the ballroom, trying to get conductive rooms. The problem is, just because you've got a conductive room doesn't mean it's north-south conductive. I don't think we want to put the boiler room here. We want to re-roll for it here. Man, okay. How many tomorrow rooms we got? We've got, I think it's just the mailroom. And the mailroom might not even be a tomorrow room. It doesn't have the tomorrow symbol. Neither does the library, which are both kind of like semi-tomorrow rooms, you know? Oh, we're having a tough time today. We really are. I think I'm gonna put the sauna. Or I can just draw it again. Let's draw again. Chamber of Mirrors. Okay. It's new, so I really want to take it, but it significantly dilutes our pool towards getting the boiler room next to the pump room. Like big time. But I can't help it. I have to see. I want to know. It looks really cool. This exact umbrella is in a bunch of rooms. Okay, there's oranges all over the place. So if I click this, a bunch of these mirrors are gonna move or something. Oh, that's trippy. That's very trippy. Okay. Oh, this is trippy. This that room and that room are identical. As are those rooms? Okay, if I press this again, it's just gonna put that back down? Oh man. The Chamber of Mirrors, you have to be able to... Oh, you have to be able to get to it from opposite sides? Oh, no. Oh, man. Okay. Well, lesson learned for later. You have to be able to get to it from... If I had to guess, you have to be able to get to it from opposite sides. You push the button, it lifts the mirror, or the glass, and then you can just get in by going all the way around. And it looks like maybe I can bring the burning glass here, so I'll add that one. Burning glass. That because it's called Chamber of Mirrors? Chamber of Mirrors. Chamber of Mirrors. And that one's gonna have a question mark on it, because I'm not sure. Ah, well. Alright, gotta do it for science. Boudoir, I was hoping maybe I missed a sleeping mask or something. You! And you. Still, why is this here? Just a environmental touch? Because it makes sense for something like that to be there. Alright, we've got 2 gems. We have 3 rerolls to hit a boiler room here. Let's make it happen. Holy crap, we hit it right away. Wow. And also, we only had 2 rerolls because we needed a gem to buy it. Alright, it's happening. We're getting the boiler room hooked up to pump room. That's extremely exciting. Why is this room never... Oh, because I always do this, and then I can't get in through that door anymore. And I activate it. And I flip it back. That's why it's never on. Okay, power. Okay. Reserve tank. Tank 1 drain, tank 1 fill. Tank 1. Okay, so this is hooked up to tank 1, right? If I... tank 1 drain. Very odd. Very odd indeed. Okay. Well, let's see. We pull from the fountain. Into tank 1, and then from tank 1 into the reserve. This is how we can empty the fountain, and I guess we'll go check that out. Although, really, I'd like to empty the reservoir, but maybe we can manage both in this run? Ooh, maybe not. Actually, I'm not sure. 35 steps? We'd have to go all the way out there and then come back here. That's gonna be a little tough. Fountain. Now we drain tank 1. Oh wow, this thing's almost full already. It is full. It only holds 6? Oh, I thought it would hold more than that. Okay, so we have to put a bunch of the fountain water into the pool, maybe? We can't have everything we want at once out of the pump room. We can't have the pool empty, the greenhouse and kitchen full, as well as the fountain and reservoir empty. You can't have it all. Okay, drain that. Oh wait, that's already full. We gotta go into the pool now. Pool is that one. This down there. Yep. Now we hit pool, and then we hit fountain, and the fountain will be empty. Cool. Alright, which means we will be able to go down into the torch room, which means maybe we do want to make a burning glass. I forget, can we make that burning glass? Metal detector, magnifying glass. We don't have a metal detector, so we'll have to go to the trading post. Fountain, empty that. So we'll have to go to the trading post. And then we'll want to also try and empty the reservoir. All in one day. We'll see if we can make it happen. I have to go refill my water and feed this girl. Hey, come here. Oh, feed this girl who's been pawing at my feet for the last 20 minutes. So I will be back in under 5 minutes. I'll leave you this to look at. And you know what? Why don't we? Oh my gosh, covered in fur. Jesus, she has so much fur. Where is text? Be right back. I've never done this before. Right back. Never just thrown text on the screen. Oh, look at that. Be right back. Can I make it black so you can actually read it? Color. Look at that. Select color. Black. We're doing it. We're streaming. Oh, that's no better. Alright, screw it. Not that important. White text. Be right back. Come on. Okay. The beast has been fed, and my water has been refilled. Okay, we literally just drained the fountain, and we're trying to decide if we should go, if we think we can do the fountain and the reservoir today. I am very much hoping that we permanently have access to this tank now. Oh man, that hadn't even occurred to me that maybe we don't permanently have access to this tank. I think we do. Either way, let's see. Is it true either way? I was gonna say, if we do go to the torch room, I'd like to go out to the trading post and get materials to make a burning glass. Which we will be doing if... sorry about that, 1 second. An urgent text message. Okay, 35 steps. I mean, realistically, are we even getting more steps? The only way we're getting more steps is if we luck into a kitchen or something. I think we want to... We can go out to the fountain right now pretty easily. I mean, this is nice that we're right next to the foundation. Maybe, you know what? Let's do the reservoir first, because the reservoir is like right off the foundation. And that one is like a completely new... That's completely new to us. Getting in through the fountain, we know where it leads. Yeah, we know where it leads, but it's not like... It's just like a nice thing we'd like to get to today, but I think the reservoir will be completely new, so let's do that first. Let's swap this over. We want to... Yeah, what do we want to do? Okay, we want to... First, we want to fill the pool. So, swap the order of this thing. Fill the pool. And then we drain the reservoir. Why isn't that, Oh, because this is backwards, right? I always forget that this, yeah. Down is the one that goes to here, and up is the one that goes to the tank. It's a little backwards. Okay, and then we put a little more into tank 1, and then we can only put one more unit into the pool, and then we will have to start filling the fountain. Alright, the fountain is the left side. This comes from there. Can't do that well. Drains are working. Yep. We can go from... New fountain right now. That should pull from there. Yep. Cool. And then we'll do one more from here. And then we have to figure out how to get reservoir in, so we'll have to swap that around. Okay, and then to get the reservoir into tank 1, we'll flop this. Okay, and now we can... No. Ah, no. Dang it. I always forget that this is still active. I always do that. It's very annoying. Alright, flop this, and then we have to go turn off the fountain button. Just push the reservoir button, and then flip. Alright, now we can do reservoir into there, and then we can start refilling the reserve tank as well. And then once the reserve tank is full, we will put the remainder in the fountain. Pump room's actually not too complicated once you've gotten used to it. I think I talked about this last time. It's not nearly as complicated a room as I first thought it was. But the first time you come in here, it's like, what the heck is this room? Alright, now the remainder we have to push back out into the fountain. We're gonna have to make sure we turn this off. The U into the fountain, and then we'll flip it again, and the last 4 units go into tank 1. Cool. Very, very cool. Flip. Flip. And... no, I did it again! Oh my goodness. That's so annoying. I do love this room. I think the effects are very cool, but it is a little bit frustrating in the same way that the terminal is a little bit frustrating, where it's like, it's slow and beepy, which is cool for immersion, but annoying for gameplay. Just like with these switches, like it's just ever so slightly annoying to flick it and then lose control of your mouse, and then flick it and lose control of your mouse, and like wait for the little lever to flip over. I wish some of those animations were just a little quicker. Now, are we gonna get a cutscene here? Okay, I was half expecting a cutscene. Alright, we'll run down to the foundation, and go, look. Go look at what happened with the... just draft this one while I'm looking at it. Ah. Well, does the weight room carry power? Is there even anything we need to bring power to? Yeah, these are the only things I have as needing to bring power to right now. We've actually kind of done it. I think I'm okay with taking a... we can reroll. We can always grab more from the ballroom. Well, that blows. Alright, dark room it is. Unless I want to reroll again. Kind of okay with rerolling again. Screw it. Ouch. Well, now we've screwed ourselves. That was unexpected. Alright, well, a second attic? Oh, and we obviously can't afford it. And we can't afford this either. Oh. Wow, we really screwed ourselves. That was so dumb. Dumb. Why did I do that? Ah, should have just taken the dark room. Is there anything of importance to do here? No, can't get any of you. Oh my goodness. I beefed that. I beefed that hard. I don't know why I did that. You dumb. Alright, down we go to the reservoir. See what the empty reservoir looks like. I'm very excited about this. Oh, that's jarring. That effect is jarring. Alright. Alright, empty reservoir. Wow, cool. Whoa, are those all trunks? Holy crap. I need a sledgehammer, if that's what those are. So what's this about? Okay. Yeah, the boat. If we leave the water at a certain level, at a specific level, we can get on and off the boat and ride it across. Ah, so I bet we can empty the fountain and leave the reservoir at exactly the right level to be able to use the boat, and then we have full ability to traverse whatever direction we want to go. But I think I was right. I think that is a... okay, I think that's a thing. Somehow we have to... interesting. We have to get the water level kind of low, but then how do we get in the boat? I don't know. Okay, well, what's the deal with you? Okay, they're locked. I believe the sledgehammer can only open normal locked chests, is what it says. They have symbols on them. Moon, sun... heat waves. They have symbols and colors associated with them. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out if there's like a puzzle to this that I'm not seeing. As far as keys goes, we can blow them all right here. We have no use for them. So, alright, let's just start by opening one and see what it has. Oh. Okay. If I remember correctly, red ones are lies. Rules. Blue true, red lies unless written by hand. The box containing allowance tokens is marked by a moon. Okay, so we know the allowance tokens are not in one with a moon on it. So let's open one with a star, with a sun. Okay. The green memos in boxes near this box are both lies. Okay. Man, imagine you just opened the right trunk first. Open one with heat things on it, heat waves. The sanctum key is not in a box, it's buried. Okay, but that is a lie. The green memos in boxes near this box are both lies. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a sanctum key down here. I'm just remembering, this thing we found. The list of where all the sanctum keys are. First key found here on the furthest rank. Yep. Wait, the first key, yeah, in room 46. The second in the vault of the bank, yeah. Something about being up in the clocks. Down below beneath the docks. Okay, that's this one. Cool. King on his throne, left your own. That's the major key one. Okay, cool. So this is the one beneath the docks. Alright, so this says the green memos are both lies. So this is a lie, meaning the sanctum key is in a box. Which, I don't know, I feel like we could have figured that out. And green memos are lies. But it said the green memos and boxes near this. How could this be lies? Isn't this a paradox? Green memos are lies, but this is wrong, meaning greens are true. Which means it's false. Huh? That green memos and boxes near this box are both lies. Okay, that's... There's a lot of trunks here. I think we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to come back another day with more keys, unfortunately. A black box contains allowance tokens. False. So it's not in a black box, and it's not in one with a moon. So it's in a white or red, not moon. One key left. Only one blue box in the water contains a memo with a true statement. Only one blue box in the water contains a memo with a true statement. Well, there's 3 blue boxes. Only one of those is true. Interesting. Alright, well, let's go with you as our last one. The sanctum key is in a white box. So what I don't understand is this true or not? I think they created a paradox there, unless I'm not understanding correctly. Sanctum key is in a white box. Alright, so there's allowance tokens down here and a sanctum key down here. Alright, this one that we thought might be another passageway was just a rock. But that is definitely a passageway. Can I No. Alright, so do we... Man, I think I'm going to leave the water down. Leave the water down for another day when we've got keys. I was really hoping to figure this out and then get to put the water at the appropriate level. Damn. I think I'm gonna leave the water down for another day. And man, we need a lot of keys down here. I don't know how we're gonna manage to get all those keys. I should have drafted that freaking clock tower. I shouldn't have drafted this. Shouldn't have just drafted that while I was there. I got antsy. All right, well, let's go to the trading post and see what we can get. If there's a way we can like craft a master key somehow or something, that'd be really crazy. Though I don't think that's a thing. I don't know what I'd combine my lockpicking set with. Lockpicking set with I don't know. I don't know what item I'd combine that with to get a master key. But I know we want a burning glass. This is partially empty. I was hoping I could see down. I know we've got some places to try a burning glass. We unfortunately didn't find anywhere to try out the power sledgehammer. Not that we even have all the parts we need. Okay. More. Alright, let's trade out our key card, because we definitely don't need that. For a silver key? What? That kinda sucks. Let me look at my crafting list. Things we know about. Power hammer, shovel detector, dowsing rod, pick sound amplifier, metal detector with a lockpick kit, burning glass, also metal detector with a magnifying glass, electromagnet. Okay, so we're not going electromagnet. So our battery pack, the only other thing we know of a battery pack going to is the power hammer. We could make a burning glass, but that means we can't make a pick sound amplifier. But I don't know what a pick sound amplifier does. I mean, I would like to make something new. Dowsing rod is the shovel and compass. Do we have any need for the compass anywhere else? We know it makes an electromagnet. I think we want to look for a shovel and make a dowsing rod. And then we want to look for a metal detector and make... Oh, I think we're going to go with the pick sound amplifier? No. No, I'm going to go with the burning glass, though I would like to try the pick sound amplifier. Alright, so we'll trade in our coin purse. Do I ever die? That ain't it. What do we need? We need the magnifying glass. We don't need a lever. I'll trade that for a salt shaker. Salt shaker, trade for a key. Okay, I'll take that. We can go back down and check that out. Coupon book. Sledgehammer. Let me read sledgehammer. Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. I think I should keep that to double check that downstairs. There's no way I can use it on that. Right? No. We don't need the coin purse, but yeah, that's just offering us ivory dye. The battery pack, we don't need. It's offering us another salt shaker. And that just gave us a key. Okay. Key card for silver key. Oh, silver key is a tradable. Interesting. I didn't think silver key would be tradable. Okay, so major keys can be traded at the trading post. Alright, there's our metal detector. So we have the metal detector and the lockpick. Oh, wait. And the magnifying glass for the burning glass. And we have the compass. We didn't get a shovel. Let's see if we can find a shovel. Ah, can't trade ivory dye, can I? See if we can find a shovel off this. Ah, another key. Okay, so we never found a shovel. Well, we can do the metal detector and the magnifying glass to make a burning glass, and then we'll go to those couple rooms we wanted to try, which are the... we can't... We could still get to the torch room. We could still do it. The dining room, the study. Alright, let's go down, use our 3 more keys. Use the 3 new keys we got down in the reservoir. And then we will go up, craft a burning glass. Oh, I was gonna say craft a burning glass, open up the fountain, and then go down into the flame room, but in the torch room. But I don't think we don't have the steps for that. I think we're gonna be short, especially since we got rid of our running shoes, which honestly were really helping us out. Banner of the King is a really cool, really cool chess power. I don't know what the heck to call it. What's this called? It doesn't even say. It's a cool chess power. The problem is the balance of room drafting is like pretty well made, and messing with it can really screw with your ability to put together a full run. Just on the off chance we open the correct one with allowance, I'm not going to open ones with moons on them right now. Green memos in white boxes are lies. Okay. So the sanctum key is not in a white box. This is getting to be a lot. Pink boxes marked by suns always contain blue memos. Okay. Every time you open a pink box with a sun, you get a true statement. Pink boxes do not contain any prizes. Okay. Alright. So I would hate to raise the water level now and not get a chance to finish this. I think we have to leave the water level down right now. That's too bad. We leave the water level down until we can solve this. And then the next thing we'll want to do is lower the water level so we can go through there. And then eventually we'll want to leave it so the water level is even with the docks, I think. I'm also just remembering there was water back through that door. I wonder if that water is associated with the reservoir at all. I would guess it's not, but... Alright, getting to the workshop. I think the fastest way is through the entrance hall, not through the foundation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But does it take 3 steps of... I think... This takes 1 right here, right? Okay. So it's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the same either way. Dang it. Dang it. Alright, we're making the most of what we've got. This run has not gone smoothly, but, you know, we're at the point where we're trying to tick off pretty specific puzzles. You know, not the kind we can just stumble into. So we're gonna have to be a little more specific about how we do that. Do we have any need to grab 2 gems here? I don't think we have any need for gems. Just grab them. Costs us 2 steps. Through the pump, up and around. Pump room. Mechanarium. Billiard conference aquarium. Man, so many dig spots. Would have been nice to have a shovel. Maybe found more keys to build our to finish that puzzle downstairs. Okay, magnifying glass metal detector, right? Just check if there's anything else. Right, metal detector, lockpick. That's the sound thing, right? Pick sound amplifier. I'll do that sometime, but we're going metal detector, magnifying glass. Make a burning glass. Assemble. And then we are going to go to the dining room and the study are the 2 things I have written down. So study is up there. We only have 15 steps. Shit, can we not do both? Oh no, I don't think we can do both. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Well, dining room's more common, so whatever this gets us in the dining room, we'll start with that. I also just want to be on the lookout for any candles I might have missed. Ah, the pool is full again. We can go swimming. Alright, candles. Ah, you. I failed you. And those gems really came back to bite us later. They really did. Can't light those too high up. What about these? They don't even have candles in them. I doubt the mailroom's got candles. That wouldn't make any sense. Are there candles in the entrance hall? No. Feels like a room that would have candles. Just you. Okay. Okay, what about the nook? Anything to light on fire in here? No. How about you? Ah, really? Can light special candles and ignite fuses. Man. Those really looked like I was going to be able to light them. This is still very odd to me. So special candles. The ones in the chapel that we lit were like on little like pedestal-like things. So I'm curious if we have to find special candles like that. Like, I really thought I'd be able to light these. I think they need to signify what a special candle is a little more. Because right now it's kind of a guessing game, whereas most things in this game, when you know it's right, you kind of know it's right. Damn. None of you are lightable, really. Can I eat again? No. Man, alright, well, would suck if, the studio was a room I needed to bring it to, but we can cross off dining room. We can't make it back to the study. We can... Any of you gonna have candles? Can we make it back to the gallery? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That will take our last step, getting into the gallery. So we can't even go work on the gallery again. Oh, we fail. We fail big time. In that case, I think we just gotta call it. Yeah, we're done. We're done. Dang it. We made a series of bad decisions today, and they caught up with us. In the past, we've made bad decisions and gotten around to them, but we're ending today with 32 unspent gold, which really sucks. A burning glass that we did nothing with, so we should have just made the sound amplifying kit to know what it does at least. And we didn't even try... Did we try the sledgehammer downstairs? Yeah, we got those new keys and we went downstairs. And the option to use the sledgehammer was not there. Padlocks on locked trunks. Well, alright, well, let's just check the surrounding rooms for candles. Candles in security, storeroom, or walk-in closet. I don't imagine, but we've already checked all these, so no reason to go back. Got anything I can burn? Got anything I can burn? Candles in the storeroom? No? Man! We're ending today with 32 coins, 2 gems, 2 ivory dye, fucking burning glass we didn't get any use out of. Brutal. Brutal what we've done with ourselves today. Alright, here's our last step. Wow. Alright. Let's see what they call today. A failure? Architect's jigsaw house. 3 puzzle rooms, 6 drafting rooms. 6 drafting rooms, really? I mean, we had the library, the study, drafting studio, that's 3. Drawing room's 4. Chamber of Mirrors is 5. What is the 6th? I'll hide myself, sorry. 1. Oh, the pool. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. And then 3 puzzle rooms. Couldn't finish the gallery. We were planning to come back to it, but didn't get a chance for that. Alright, well, I mean, we found the kennel today, which is kind of cool. I'm sure there are days where that will be really good. We did learn that the trading post is awesome. The trading post is really good. Especially on some of these like specific goals we're trying to hit. Like bringing specific items to specific rooms. The trading post is definitely how you do that. That's how you get that done. We learned that choosing blue rooms with your drafting, or with your Banner of the King, I mean, look at this. Our only non-blue room is the boudoir, and kind of the aquarium, but that's still technically a blue room. Other than that, we drafted all blue rooms. That's wild. We did get power to the boiler room, or power to the pump room, which is awesome, and I'm really hoping we maintain access to that reservoir, that separate tank. I really hope we do. If we don't, I'll be very upset. But I imagine we will, question mark. And we still haven't found any other places to need to send power from the boiler room, which I'm really surprised by. I feel like the boiler room should have more uses, but we also haven't seen the wrench in a really long time. The wrench must be a pretty hard to find item. I'm just noticing the entryway is covered in puzzle pieces. That's really cool. Architect's Jigsaw House. Alright. Anyway, for our future run stuff, I'm gonna update the dates, and we have nothing to trigger for today, right? We didn't take the clock tower. We never actually took the sauna. We triggered the mailroom today. I mean, there will be a book in the what is the book? Drafting book in library. We know that. I'm gonna check off magnifying glass to the drafting studio. Because we kind of got what we needed out of that. I still think maybe we can get into that tiny little safe. But the reason I had written it down was for the names in that book. But Alright. Well, on to the next. I'm gonna run it back. I've only got an hour to play here, so hopefully we can maybe we can bang out a pretty quick day. I mean, the last one, yeah, there's the full fountain again. The last day will probably end up being edited down pretty hard because there was only so much actual substance to that day. But that's funny. I saw our allowance load in. It doesn't load in until you step foot there. I think we're gonna go outer room. I still think maybe, as of now, the outer room still feels like the place we should go right away. But I am thinking later we'll want to like pick up some ivory dye before coming out to the outer room to try and look for a specific one. I would take the tomb, but we don't have our burning glass, so we don't really have a reason to go to the whatchamacallit, the torch room. So I think I'm gonna take the shrine and just give it all 6 of my coins right away. Although the tool shed would be nice. I'm gonna go with the shrine. And just throw out my 6 coins. What do we get? What is our blessing? Blessing of the gardener. And myself. Add 8 courtyards to your draft pool. 8 courtyards! Blessing duration 3 days. Okay, well, future run stuff. Blessing of the gardener. And I will write plus 3 days, and I'll try to remember to reduce that each time I start a new day. Remind me, courtyard is this one, yeah, with the 5 dig spots. Wow, we want to find a shovel. That would be awesome. Yeah, and we still don't know what a dowsing rod does either, though I'd kind of like to do that. I mean, a shovel detector would be awesome today. Shovel detector is the one that makes, like, digging better, basically. And because of this, maybe finding the kennel could be good for our, basically counts digging as keys, you know? Who knows? We'll see. Funny seeing hallways again, seeing things that are not blue rooms. Ooh, speaking of, what do we want to choose for our banner of the king? Could choose green rooms today. Very happy to take an observatory right off the bat. Very happy. This is the dead end one. Dead end rooms are more common today. Okay. Yikes, we didn't really want that. Did we? I guess I could have chosen to not take it. Pair of chests in the entrance hall. I feel like that should say trunks. And we got Clavis the key. That should really say trunks. Okay. I don't know if that was any good, if I'm being honest. Dead ends being more likely is a little rough. We don't have 2 hallways, so there's no reason to take bunk room yet. Do I spend the 1 gem on a courtyard right here? I think so. Or we can just get lavatory out of the pool. We haven't been here in a really long time. I feel like maybe we have more knowledge now. Enough knowledge to maybe figure something out about this room. This is kind of odd. floor looks a little bit like that boiler room puzzle almost. We can't run water to the bathroom like we can to the kitchen. I feel like at least that would give it a use for refilling the watering can. I still see nothing out of the lavatory. A room one might go to great lengths to avoid showing guests despite them always probing for its location. I don't understand that. That's funny, we've drafted it 5 times. I don't know why I would have taken it 5 times. I guess in the early days when I didn't really know that it was no good. Oh, you're gonna offer me the vault when I don't have gems? You're really gonna be like that? Why I oughta. Alright, we'll take a mailroom. We will take a mailroom. Oh, I don't have to go in to place the order. Damn, I shouldn't have even come in. That's too bad. If we end up being short 2 steps at the end of the day, I'll be pissed. Whoa, weird how those lines move. That's a weird texture issue. Okay, adding to our future run stuff. Mail room ordered. Alright, I'd like to see... Alright, we have 2 keys. I think we'll use them both here. Maybe that's dumb, but do it. Okay, we got 1 key back. Cool, paid for itself. Pay for yourself again. Did not. Okay, so we've only got 1 key, but we're early in the day, so that's fine. Keep going this way. I'd love to see a hallway. I wanted to see a hallway so that bunk room was an option later. Put another... Oh, we didn't take that first courtyard. We could go courtyard here. Laundry room, I gotta remember what the laundry room can do. Okay. Oh, interesting. It has a vent connection? Why did I put a question mark on that? That's kind of interesting. 5 coins to swap your coins and your gems. So we would end up with 8 gems and 2 coins. That seems pretty good. 5 coins to swap your keys and gems. That is not worth it. Cost 10 coins to swap your keys and your coins. So that would put us at 3 keys and 1 coin. I think I will take this to verify that vent connection claim and to swap our coins and gems. I like that option. So it does. Okay. Alright, so adding back into our goals, run power to laundry room. That's gonna be a tough one because the laundry room is, oh my god, it's rare. That's gonna be a really tough one. It's a rare room. Okay, so we're gonna have to get a lot of redraws to make that one happen. Is there anything else in this room to be discovered? I don't think so. I think it's just that we have to run power there. Okay. Spin cycle, right? That's the one we wanted. All of your gems with all of your money. Yeah. So this costs 5. We should end up with... Oh, but it costs us a gem to get in here. That's fine. We'll just have 1 coin left. But we'll have 8 gems. Ah, that was a fun little animation. This is our first time ever actually using the laundry room. Cool. Alright. Good. Now, give me a greenhouse or something. You offer me the vault again? You really good? Really? I'd like to take the Chamber of Mirrors, but, can't put it here. So, we'll take the chapel. What is the rarity on the Chamber of Mirrors? Rare. Wow. Really? Okay. Yeah, I can't wait to use that thing. That'll be really cool. I wonder, can I... if I have enough steps, I can just run back and forth through the chapel someday when I have a bunch of money and steps. All right. Ugh. Do we even know what we want out of our Banner of the King yet? I don't think we do. At this rate, I almost want to pick hallways. Holy crap, our day's over? Really? Oh, really? So what we got out of today was the mailroom, and I guess we got a star from the observatory? I can't... Oh, I can't believe I did that. And I don't even have any money to use at the commissary. The storeroom is a waste. It's not a waste. If we take the utility closet, can we come up through the foundation? No, because we don't have security. We don't have security to default it to on, to unlocked. Alright, well, let's take the key and then go open 2 more boxes down in the reservoir, I guess. Wow, epic fail. And let's just deposit a bunch of money, because we have no need for it. It's gonna be hilarious if for some reason I find a need for money, and I put it all in the chapel. That's the last one. Yes, out through the... I was about to say, how am I even getting down to the reservoir? Out through this entrance. Man, what a fail of a day. I can't wait to see how the game describes this house. It's gonna be very funny. It'd be funny if it just called the house, like, the home of the failed architect or something. Because it's accurate. It's accurate today. I have 9 gems. I have friggin' 9 gems and nothing to... Nothing to use them on. You dum-dum. Colossal idem. So, I'm pretty sure that because this is still empty, I'm going to get to keep that extra tank in the pump room. I'm gonna just keep opening kind of at random. Sanctum key is in a blue box. Alright, well we know the sanctum key is not in a blue box. I'm just gonna open all of these. Ooh! Re-allowance tokens? So +6? Cool. Very cool. Alright, that doubled our allowance. Our allowance is now 12. This box contains 3 allowance tokens. Yes, it does. You are correct, box. Very funny. Alright, that's, oh god, sorry, Moose just scared the crap out of me. We can't draft anymore. We have 9 gems, that doesn't mean anything. And we cannot call the elevator through the foundation. I'm 99% sure, but let's just double check. Because it's been a while since I've tried that, and I want to verify. And we have no reason to go down there. I don't believe. No reason to go to, like, the inner sanctum, right? You? Yeah, can't call you. Okay, well, fail. Major fail. That's hilarious. What an epic fail. Hi, Moo. Hi, baby. Hi, how was your dinner? Hi. Oh. What? What? You're so stinking cute. Hey, put those crunchers away. The humble bungalow. That's hilarious. Rank reached 1. I didn't reach rank 2? Huh. Shouldn't that say rank 2? That's weird. Steps taken, 43. Items found, 3. We fail. We fail majorly, but we run it back. And updating our future run stuff. Today is now the 29th. There's still a drafting book in the library. We have the Blessing of the Gardener for 2 days. And we have a package in the mailroom, if we can find the mailroom. Man, we failed hard. Alright, let's grab our 12 coins. Hell yeah. Doubling our allowance is awesome there. Alright, what would I like to see today? I wouldn't mind the trading post again. Or a shelter, or I don't even know really. There's the trading post. Hovel, we kind of got away with taking the hovel and then choosing bedrooms for our Banner of the King. Okay, Root Cellar is cool because we still have the Blessing of the Gardener. We have a bunch of green rooms, courtyards. We have a bunch of courtyards. Maybe we go Root Cellar and then choose green for our Banner of the King. I'm into that idea. Root Cellar. Wow, look at all of those dig spots. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Is that... That's just how many it comes with? That's a ton. And there should be nothing for us in here. Search author and illustrator. Marion Marigold, last scene, getting into carriage. Yeah. Why is sign underlined? No sign has been found yet. I don't remember the word sign being underlined. That's interesting. It's definitely interesting. Alright, we need a shovel. We need a shovel big time. And are we willing to select green rooms for our Banner of the King? I think so. I think we are. Green rooms provide gems, which is something we are short on. Also, just going commissary to try and find a shovel could be really nice. But I think I'm gonna just say green, and we're gonna go hard on green rooms. Maybe that's a mistake, but maybe I should have gotten a couple of normal drafts out of the way first. But again, I want gems because green rooms cost gems. Green rooms give gems, but they also cost gems. We've never taken the conservatory. Ah! There is the mailroom. Crap. I'm gonna go conservatory. It's new. Oh, I wish I could check rarities right now. I still think I should be able to open my directory while drafting. I really wish I could. But we're gonna go conservatory. Hopefully we'll still see the mailroom. There's a rook in the conservatory. I want to keep writing these down. Because I realized that on any given day when we want to go change our chess passive, we can just go down there and then look at our list of where the chess pieces are and look at our blueprint. We don't actually have to write them down every time we see one. So now that I bring that up, I'm actually going to delete that from my today list. Cool. Alright, so this room, adjust the rarity of the floor plans in your house. I imagine that's what that is going to let me do. Hello? Crafting locations. West wing only. Ah, cool. Okay. Alright, so we knew the garage. Whoa! That. Okay, West Wing Hall we knew. This is good to know. That's why it's so hard to find. Alright, in rooms. Under bedrooms. For ladyship's chamber. Only draftable from south facing door on West Wing. Now, does that mean I have to be drafting south? I'm assuming from south facing doors. I think that's what it means. Not that it has to be the southern door leading into her ladyship's chamber, right? Because it does have the door on the bottom. You know what I can do? Back to a day where I found it. I found her ladyship's chamber. Okay, we have to be drafting south. That's crazy. East wing only. Master bedroom can only be found on the east wing. Master bedroom only found on east wing. Okay. That's funny that they're on opposite sides. Conservatory only draftable in a corner. And the bookshop is only draftable from a library. Wow, okay. Green rooms. Conservatory only draftable in a corner. Wow, that's crazy. And the bookshop only draftable from the library. Wow. Cool. Very cool. This is cool information to find. Are there any other drafting questions we had? There are. I can't think of them right now, but there are more mechanics that I had questions about. Yeah, I'm still wondering if there's something to the flowers. And you, cello, I believe? Still wondering if the flowers are something. Okay. So what do you do? In the conservatory, you'll be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. Rarity changes can be reset using the directory. Rarity changes can be reset using the directory in this room. Oh, okay. So it's not, I can't just affect the rarity of all places. The gym, I think I'd like to make, just straight up make it rare. Standard rooms are of the garden variety. Not common enough to be a nuisance and not rare enough to be elusive. Yeah. I think I'm gonna literally just make it rare. Now, hold on. Do I only get to do one of these? Locksmith's unusual and security I think is standard. If I only get to do one... Actually, the gym honestly isn't that bad because we can just turn off the power. So I don't think I want to change that. Do I want to make security commonplace? Or we could make the locksmith standard? I actually don't really love any of these options. None of these strike me as, like, fantastic. I think the best option is making the locksmith, but it's a dead end. Okay, I think we're gonna make the locksmith a little more common. You are standard, oops, and you are standard, and I'm kind of happy with both of those. I will make the locksmith. Do I really want to see the locksmith that much? I don't think I do. Man, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to change any of these. If anything, I'll make security common. Okay, so I can do all of them. I'll make security common. But I'm actually not going to touch the other two, I don't think. Maybe I would make the gym, or I'd make the locksmith a little less rare, maybe, but I don't know. Good place for a storeroom. Just throw a storeroom down. We need a key. We need gems. We always need money. That storeroom upgrade is amazing. I gotta get more upgrades. I think maybe I want to focus on getting more upgrades, which the only consistent way I know of doing it right now is the garage. I believe. I wish this were rotated one. Same with you. I might just go spare room. We can get a ton of courtyards. We added 8, which is crazy. Get the spare room out of the way. Is the spare room common? Yeah, really annoying. Very annoying room. I'm gonna laugh really hard if there's like some crazy secret in this eventually, but for now it's a waste of space. I kind of use a bedroom, but I think I'm gonna go pantry. We're not really in bad shape on steps yet. What are the chances we just leave that apple for later, now that we know you can essentially turn apples into an engine? I think I will. I'm gonna leave that apple there. Okay. This is actually a fantastic terrace. Sucks because it ends this route, but I think this is phenomenal. And it comes with a gem. Cool. Wow, we desperately need a shovel. We have so many dig spots. So many. It's crazy. Hopefully we dig up some turnips, because we are using up a lot of steps, and we're gonna have to go back for a lot of those. Conference room is kind of cool because there's a chance we're going with we're getting a secret garden today. Do any other green rooms spread? Can't remember. But I will go aquarium for the drafting options, and because it counts as a green room. And is there anything that matters, that it cares about how many green rooms you have? Patio spreads in green rooms, but the conference room would steal that. No. No. Give me a commissary. I need a shovel. Oh, look at that. Oh, but we do have a mailroom package waiting for us. No. We want the commissary. God, I gotta look up the rarities on these. I gotta look up commissary rarity, which I think will be commonplace. I mean standard, sorry, I meant the normal one. And mailroom. Mailroom I think might be uncommon, but we've seen it multiple times already. Or sorry, unusual. Yeah, it is. Okay, has this moved? Huh, it does say day 20 and 21. Not November 20th and 21st. Kinda weird. Alright, do you have a shovel for me? Oh, it doesn't even have a shovel. That sucks. That really sucks. Alright, well, I'm happy to see running shoes. Guess we'll take a set of gems. 4 coins for a set of... or 10 coins for 4 gems. We can afford exactly a set of gems and a sledgehammer. Alright. I guess. Man, it not having a shovel sucks. Happy to see a courtyard. Also, courtyards have a chance of spawning a shovel. You remember that. Shovel? Look at that. There's our shovel. Very cool. Very cool. Alright, we got some digging to do. No trunk in here. It's a little too bad. But I guess you can't ask for everything at once. Very hyped about finding the shovel. Nothing. Ooh, maybe we should save. Oh, maybe we should also... yeah, we should stop digging. Because if we find the experiment where when you dig up nothing, it triggers, we could get something crazy going. Pretty good parlor. Honestly, kinda like the guest bedroom too, but I'm gonna go with parlor. I really didn't... actually, I really don't need this parlor. I don't need the gems. Should have taken the steps. Yeah, probably should have taken the steps. Alright, what do you got for me? The black box is black. Well, that is true. The black box is true. The black box is empty. Okay, so we know you're true. If you are true, then you are also true. That's not possible. So you are false, which means you are false. Which means the black box is not empty. Which means it's in there. I just got stuck on an invisible wall. The black box is black. Yeah. False, false. In here. I've been going a little too fast on these recently. I should verify. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. Alright, we want a north-facing room here. Courtyard's not gonna face us north. Ouch. Do we need the key or the courtyard? I think the courtyard is better. Alright, trunk I can smash open. Metal detector's pretty cool. We could combine the metal detector and our shovel. Um, Yikes, if I draft this and we don't get a north room, done. Maybe we should look for options first, see if we can find some dye. God, there's our mailroom again. Much as I'd like to take the courtyard, this could potentially get us a way out. It's crazy that we've seen the mailroom 3 times. I wonder if you're more likely to see it when there is a package there. That seems possible. That definitely seems possible. A sleeping mask, 2 gems, 2 keys. Ah! Alright, not great. Sleeping mask. Gem, key, key. And we're gonna remove that we have mailroom ordered. Alright, and then as usual, there's nothing else in here. Okay. Yeah, again, we don't want to draft off that yet. We gotta just go for it. Please give me a north-facing room. I mean, unless there is a chance we go to the entrance hall, draft here, and then this gives us the utility closet and we get an ivory dye or something. Or I can go dig a bunch of spots, hoping to dig up ivory dye. I don't even know if you can dig up ivory dye. Alright, I'm gonna chance it. I'm gonna be so pissed if we don't get a north-facing room here. Oh my god, barely. Okay. Chapel it is. Chapel it is. There's some money in the little piggy bank. Wow, dig spot in here. Okay, I'm gonna continue to not dig until we find... Kinda like the idea of throwing a guest bedroom here, but I'm gonna go courtyard. I'm gonna continue to not dig until we can set up an experiment. Hopefully that doesn't bite us in the ass. Oh, I'd love to take you, Solarium, but I can't. We have to take the cloister. Sucks. I don't think we've gotten a chance to take the Solarium yet. Alright, well, this is great to have 3 drafting options here. Another courtyard. Both of these are not angled the right way than the courtyard is. Alright, so... Ooh, key-carded door over there. Key-carded door there, that sucks. Has there always been a, what is this? I don't remember that little thing. I have arrived. Just a boy and his shovel. How do you have so many courtyards? I have the blessing of the gardener. Add 8 courtyards to your draft pool. And we've only drafted 4 of them. Yeah, so we have a shovel. The boy and his shovel. My current goal is to try and find security or the office or the lab and set up an experiment that says anytime you dig up trash, give X. And so I haven't actually dug any of our spots yet. So hopefully we can get some crazy experiment going. Oh, we got offered the solarium again. Do we want that today? I mean, it's a new room, and we have enough drafting options. I don't know if we actually want this. I don't know if we want unusual and rare rooms today. And the problem with taking this is that it makes security harder to find. It makes security and the utility closet harder to find, which we need right now because we've got two security locked doors. Actually, taking this might be a mistake. But we're more likely to find green rooms today, so we can still find this again. I'm okay with not taking it now. We can still find it. I want to get those security doors dealt with first. Smash you open. Give me some ivory dye. Nice. Very cool. Ivory dye. I still think finding 2 ivory dye in there is the best thing you can find. Wow, another security carded door? Why are we seeing so many of these? That's crazy. I'd love to see security right here. I'd love to see a security right away. No. Workshop? We could make our metal detector shovel, whatever the heck that thing is called. We could make our shovel detector, is what it's called. Um, this courtyard gets us around one of those security doors and connects us to the foundation. But I mean, the shovel detector is actually, ironically, the opposite of what we want if we manage to build that. If we manage to build a experiment based on digging up trash, it's ironically not what we want. We might still find the workshop again. I'm gonna take another courtyard. Just crazy. No trunk in here, no items. Alright, what do you have for me? There's the solarium again. Yeah, we're definitely going to find the solarium if we need it. I really wish this were facing the other way. Or the gym. Neither of them faces the right way. We have a sleeping mask, so the bedroom is steps for us. So I think I'll just take that. I mean, we could re-roll this, but I don't think we need to yet. I'll just take the bedroom for the steps, because we are struggling on that front. Got some coinage. And that opened up that room, which is nice. Now we have the option of saving steps by going through the bedroom. It's funny that the only information we've found about getting into the center of the cloister is that the current groundskeeper also doesn't know how to do it. That's the only thing we've found about it. Alright, so you are security locked and you are security locked. I think that one is free, so I think I'll go draft this way first. For Ladyship's chambers, there is something we actually needed to bring there. Oh, I think it's... Yeah, I just have find key to the diary of Her Ladyship's chambers. Okay, so now that we know how to draft Her Ladyship's chamber, I think we probably want to, like, buy a locksmith and try and find... I imagine it's going to be a major key. So I think we'll probably want to try and find a locksmith and then draft Her Ladyship's chamber, my guess. We're running low on keys here. Garage solves that problem, but does not give us drafting choices, so I'm going to go West Wing Hall and hope to find the garage again. I mean, we can always just dig if we run out of keys. Oy. Isn't the West Wing Hall, like, literally... Doesn't the West Wing Hall literally have, like, a lower likelihood of being locked? I could have sworn I read that somewhere. Maybe it's just being on the West Wing. Servants' Quarters gets us 2 keys. That's kind of nice. This gets us 3 items. Ah. Damn. Really, I should take the Servants' Quarters. That's only 2 keys. Oh no, the aquarium, 3 keys. Much as I'd love to take the closet, I'm gonna go with the Servants' Quarters. I do love how the keys show up on this little rack there. It's really cool. This is about, yeah, the really nice letter to Hartley, and we laughed about how his living conditions are shit, despite him being loved so much. And apparently, this is a lie, the 12 major keys, because it's written on a green memo in Hartley's room. So, I don't know how that helps us knowing that that's a lie, but we don't need to go veranda because we've already chosen green room with our Banner of the King. Patio means we have gems out the ass. I mean, if we go patio and then we find like a study or a freezer or something, that's pretty nuts. I don't think we have any reason to take the veranda. Honestly, the guest bedroom is kind of tempting, just because of how many steps we're going to need to use to backtrack and hit all those dig sites. But it doesn't let us draft, which does suck. And we're currently only looking at 2 drafting locations, I think. Alright, patio just means a crap ton of gems. So, crap ton of gems it is. We are absolutely loaded on gems. What is this again? Oh, I don't remember this being here. Yeah, I don't remember that. The locations of those are funny. Alright, well there's gonna be gems freaking everywhere in the house now. Now I kinda wish I'd taken the, oh, right here we had the option to take the conference room. Almost wish I'd taken that now. Well this sucks. I guess dark room isn't too bad. Hallway closet is not ideal. Could just redraw here. This isn't a terrible spot to redraw. But also, dark room, maybe we find the utility closet still. Kind of a gamble. I don't think I'm willing to use a... Honestly, I am kind of willing to use a redraw here. Wow. The kennel. Yeah, I mean, that's a no-brainer. We can unlock everything in the friggin' house. Alright, turn up. I love that. I guess I didn't need to do that until I verified that this was locked. Observatory does take us north, which is what we want. Hallway takes us both ways, which is kind of cool. But yeah, we want the observatory. And what do we want to see here? We definitely don't need like a Diamondus Major or anything. We don't really need to find a Clavis the key either. See, I don't even know what we want here. What is this? Oh, the sale! Everything is 50% off today. Okay, so we'd love to find a... We've already been in a Clavis, that's fine. We've already been to the commissary. I guess we could find a kitchen. A kitchen could be kind of nice. Or if we see like a locksmith or something. See flyer for details. Commissary, kitchen, locksmith, bookshop. Ooh, that'd be cool to get to the bookshop, though we do need to find the library first. Locksmith and kitchen would also both be nice. Alright, let's continue north. Okay, there's the library. I wouldn't be mad about hitting a library here and then immediately drafting a bookshop off of it. Although I should have checked. Bookshop, it will dead end us. But we have a new book waiting for us. This is the Drafting Strategy Volume 3. I guess we'll check that out while we've got it. I've been taking photos of all of the dates that people have checked out books. I have no idea if that's going to matter, but it just feels relevant, especially because like that one book, I think the History of Arindia was checked out by the officer who was in charge of looking for our mom. Alright. So I believe we've read Volume 1 or Volume 2 of this is in the drafting studio, I think. I don't remember exactly, but what I'm hoping to get out of this is that it's going to tell us like some intricate details about drafting process, like the stuff we just found in the conservatory, like how this told us about the locations for drafting the master bedroom, her ladyship's chamber, that stuff. That's what I'm hoping to get out of this. So, potential within. To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you're staring at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore, but with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is passageway really worth 2 gems? No, because it's free now for us. All of these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful project outcome. In this volume of Architectural Digest, we aim to provide architects with some of those strategies. Yeah, cool. Gemstones gems. Although many architects employ different strategies. I'm gonna breeze through this, and you can pause if you want to read. Agree on one guiding principle: have gems. One of the most common ways into corners by not having. Yeah, makes sense. Wait, focus on drafting. Yep. Check for gems in the room before you're done. This is interesting. Wonder why. I guess just because you don't want to. Yeah, because you don't want to spend the gems early on it when it's easy to draft early on, and you'll want the options later. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. We do tend to do that. We fill out left and right first. Yeah, makes sense. Top drafting combos. Cool. Yeah. Yep, makes sense. This is a combo we've thought of. That's a combo we've thought of. That's a combo we've thought of. I mean, that one, self-explanatory. Damn. Was hoping there'd be a combo we hadn't thought of before. Yeah, makes sense. It doesn't mention the quote-unquote cabinet, the fourth switch at the bottom. Yeah. To specific destinations in the house. Oh. Ducks to run steam power to specific. Why would I need steam power in the garage? I don't have that written down as a place I need it. But I will add it because it's listed here. Garage. Yeah, we added laundry room recently. Furnace. Okay. So in my early days, I mentioned that I thought the furnace would run its vent. I thought the vent running into the furnace was the other direction. I thought the heat was coming out of the furnace and like the smoke was coming out of it, and I'd need to like run that to the freezer or something. But it seems like I need to get power to the furnace for some reason. The cabinet refers to the video game cabinet in the commissary. Yeah, I know it does, but the switch for it, there is a switch for it in the breaker box, and I thought that switch would be listed here. It's weird that that is not listed here, because it physically is there, it's just scratched out, you know? Furnace, we've brought it to the pump room, laundry room, garage, lab. We've done lab, laundry room, furnace. Okay, cool. Pump room, speaking of pump room, controls water level, pool, aquarium, greenhouse, kitchen. Yeah, we know all that. Tips and tricks in the kitchen. You can check which course is being served. Yeah, you know that. Bunk room also counts as 2 rooms, so we'll increase the amount of steps granted, the amount of gold spread, the amount of keys. Yep. So you solve a puzzle in the billiards room. The difficulty will increase slightly. Yeah, we know that. Didn't find any. Just didn't make sense. The freezer can't be drafted the day after. So the automated cooldown refreezing cycle, I thought was going to mean the next day if you draft it, it won't be frozen. But it says it can't even be drafted the next day. So I still think we somehow just have to like take the furnace and the freezer on the same day or something. Or run steam to the freezer maybe, but I feel like that would have been listed here. If you are stuck or don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it's smart to move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you come across. Yeah. When in doubt, draft rooms you've never seen before. Yep. We described that as for science on this channel. Even if you do not think the room seems very useful on your journey. Yeah. Cool. Alright, the only thing we really got out of this was, this furnace being listed here. Honestly, unfortunately, I think that's all we learned from this. I think we knew everything else. I mean, this is helpful. I was intuitively doing this, but it is helpful to have this confirmed. Yeah, damn. Alright, well, next time we get the library, we're gonna get the... I don't remember the name of the book we bought. I think it's something about sigils, runes and something is what it's called. Alright, I think I'd actually be pretty happy to see a bookshop here. Ah, no bookshop. I don't think we can take the mechanarium. I think that would be our only mechanical room. It would. Showroom is kind of cool. I mean, we may end up digging up a lot of money. Attic. I mean, what would we even be hoping to find in the attic? Looking at our crafting list, I don't really... I mean, we've still only seen 6 of the craftable items. I don't know how many there are in total. I seem to remember reading something that said there were 8, but maybe I'm making that up. What could we find in the attic? I'm gonna go showroom. I'm gonna go showroom and just hope to dig up a ton of coins. And also just verify that these items are the same. It's still the same 4 items. Yeah, moon pendant. Okay, this lets you save 2 items. The compass lets you rotate 3 rooms. Yep. Chronograph, I don't remember. Oh, no, these aren't all the same. Ah, okay, the items are different. Yeah, no master key this time. Chronograph. Wow. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You're more likely to draw tomorrow rooms while drafting. Okay, that means if you re-roll and you don't like your re-roll, you can go back to previous rolls. That's pretty cool. That's very cool. Silver spoon. Whenever you gain steps from eating, gain twice that many steps. Wow. Okay. We don't have a need for that today. I see no need for like a giant horde of steps today. This is cool, but would be much better if we had like a study or something. Honestly, this thing seems extremely good. And moon pendant. Honestly, moon pendant is probably what we're gonna end up buying, just because it's a great item. There was something I wanted to check. So the moon pendant, that's that necklace that lady was wearing. That's not a lot of information. I wanted to see if there's like this certain bracelet she was wearing. In the attic, there is that picture of one of the ladies of the house, Lady Epson or something, and she's wearing a fancy bracelet. And I think I've seen that in here before, but I don't remember it. Alright, blowing through a lot of keys here. There's our solarium. We still haven't found a way to deal with those. Interesting. Will the kennel fix our security door problem? I don't think so. I think it says unlocked, but maybe it will. Actually, I bet it does. Yes, it does. Ah, very cool. Okay, then we no longer need to worry about that. I'm still a little tempted to take courtyard here just to get access to this area, but I don't think we're shooting for room 46 today for any reason. So I will take the solarium. We've never been to the solarium. Which lever is the west lever? Is the secret garden? Do still have a chance of drafting that over here, but alright, I'll take the solarium. We've never been. Pretty. A little sun hat, a note, a gem. Ooh, an allowance box, cool. And a pawn. Add that to our list. Pawn in solarium. Solarium. There we go. Spelling. What did I just see? Oh, the hand for the puzzle box? Shovel? I don't know. I guess we'll dig here. Yeah, we'll dig. It's not like we're coming all the way back up here after setting up a... Yeah, well, that would have triggered it after setting up an experiment. Alright, so are the rules the same here? Pressing green does nothing. Pressing yellow... Have these gotten harder? These have gotten harder. Oh, we want them green. Okay. I still don't understand the rules to this. Okay. Pressing yellow. Pressing green on a corner turns it yellow. Okay, that is true. Pressing green on a corner turns it yellow. Pressing yellow on a corner... Ah, but pressing green doesn't always turn it yellow if there's already a yellow next to it. Yeah. If there's an odd number of yellows next to it, that's very confusing. So that won't turn. That won't turn. If I press this, this will become yellow, I believe. What about you? If I press you, you become yellow. Now if I press you, do you change? I can get both of these on. No, I can get this one on. Now why can't I do that? Oh, I don't understand the rules. Oh, it's swapping. Oh man, these have gotten much harder. The first two were way easier. Clicking this rotated everything? Now this should turn green. No. I really thought that was going to turn green. Now it'll turn green. Ooh, I do not understand the rules. Oh, hello. Moose has jumped up on my desk. We took her to the vet yesterday. She's lost 2 pounds. She went from 16.5 to 14.5 pounds. So we're on the right track, aren't we, baby? Yeah. Mom was very proud of you for that. Alright. You lay down right there. Okay, how the heck? Alright, so pressing a green corner. It has to do with if they're like across from each other or something. Yeah, if I press it while they're across from each other, they swap. Right? How the heck? Okay, so clicking a yellow moves it up? Or swaps it from the opposite corner. I can go green, green. Oh. Wow. That was significantly harder than the other ones. Alright, all of a sudden in like 2 or 3 days, our allowance is up to 14. We have skyrocketed on the allowance front. Very exciting. Alright, what's this note say? Mr. Nogula. Now is he the old groundskeeper or the new groundskeeper? Robert Nagula, he's the new groundskeeper. Okay. Anne wanted me to remind you, once again, that it is expected of you to keep the grass in the cloister cut and the tree trimmed. Okay, this is funny. This is being told to him because he doesn't know how to get in there. Is this going to tell us how? I have a feeling you may have forgotten how to open the cloister wall again. So to save you some stern words, I decided to draw you a little diagram to help you out. Who knows, maybe this time it will stick. Sympathetically, Bridget. Who's Bridget? Is that Miss Babbage's first name? I don't remember. Cloister grounds access. While face to face with the angel, press the base of the two pillars on either side of you. Press the base of the two pillars on either side of you. Alright, I'm going to add that into our room's notes. But we do have a cloister today. I'll just write the whole thing. While face to face with the angel, press the base of the two pillars on either side of you. Alright, cool. So we can maybe finally get into the center of the cloister. That's exciting. And another sun hat and blue flowers. Still convinced the flowers mean something, but I have no way of proving that. Alright, I think we'll probably do some digging on our way out. Will there be anything worth noting in these stats books? Our number of sanctum keys is listed. That's cool. And then, what about you over here? Oh, I'm running out of time. I gotta go make dinner soon. Can't seem to pass up the drafting studio. Entry parlor den. Okay. So, one more here. And then 3 more here. That would make sense for there being 8 contraptions, maybe. Only got 2 stamps. Maybe one day, the trophy room. Yeah, because you need to have friggin' 5 gems when you see it. Crazy. Maybe today, though. We've got 10 gems. Today's doable. We've still not managed to make our way in there. And it is a net benefit of gems. I think you gain 8 from it. So you end up plus 3. Kennel, we already used the dig site in here. People don't understand this little drawing of the cat. I don't know what that's all about. The doggies are so cute. Hello, little doggies. Is there anything else to be gleaned from this room? I don't think so. I think we got what we needed out of it. Alright, back here. I think we're gonna just start digging, because it's starting to seem unlikely we're gonna be able to build a whatchamacallit? An experiment. And even if we do... Even if we do, I don't know if we're going to be spending the steps to come all the way back, you know? Now I kind of wish I'd crafted that detector shovel. But, oh well. Alright, into the foundation. This will unlock that door if that is locked. Diggy diggy. I'm going to be real pissed if I do draft a lab and I manage to get the when you dig up trash one. But... whatever. You can only plan so much. You can only account for so much RNG. And we still have like 40 dig spots left. Okay, why is this door still locked? Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. I just dug 3 times in here and this door is still locked? Huh? Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. What? Am I doing something wrong here? Why? Let me go try one of the other ones first. That's really weird. Don't know why that happened. Diggy diggy. Diggy diggy. Pebbles. And, oh, wow, a gem I didn't see. Oh, right. In all of our green rooms. We gotta be looking for the gems that we spread from the patio. I completely forgot we took that. Okay, gotta keep that in mind. Alright, into the courtyard. Now, okay, this door is going to be locked. But if I dig... That unlocked that. Okay, so why didn't it unlock the door in the foundation? Hi, Moo. Hi, baby girl. What you doing? You barely fit up there, you know that? She's laying right here on my desk, looking at my hand while I play games, just sniffing it. Hi, Boo. You're just sweet girl. Gem in here. I like that it was in the same spot as the last room. It's funny. Alright, so we can draft off that room now. I think we want to do the cloister real quick. See what's going on in the middle of it. It's, while face to face with the angel, press the base of the two pillars on either side of you. Huh. Wow. Okay, cool, but also a little weird. There should be like some kind of visual indicator that there's something you're actually pressing there. Just like I don't know, or maybe it should require a tool or something. I feel like it's weird that I just pressed on nothing. Alright, so is the only thing I get out of finding this the dig spots, or is this statue gonna have something to hide from me? Can I pull this down like in the tomb? No. I think it's just gonna be the dig spots. Take that key. Though we don't really need keys. Oh! An allowance token on the back. Okay, that's funny. That, little details like that in this game are a little goofy. There's some letters there. Where like, I'm standing here and I look at the back of it and that's not there, but when I press down those pillars, it is here. Another allowance token. All of a sudden our allowance is up to 16 now? Crazy. Mr. Nagula, if you're reading this, it seems the day has finally come, and the cloister is at long last getting some much overdue maintenance. I've left you a literal token of appreciation to serve as positive reinforcement, which should grant you a bit of extra spending money each day while working on the estate. We've learned from our dealings with your predecessor that it's much cheaper in the long run to be generous. Ms. Babbage, that's hilarious. That's honestly really funny. Cool. Even more. Alright, so this should unlock that door. Yeah, I don't understand why digging didn't work in the, foundation. Really lame. Smash this open. 2 more ivory dye. Alright, we have 3 ivory dye now. We're looking good. Another gem. We have a ton of gems. I am really starting to wish I had taken the workshop and crafted the detector shovel. But I really thought we were gonna find a an office or a security or anything. Wine cellar, 3 gems. We'll go with billiard room and hope to find a special key or something because we don't need the gems. Technically we could have redrawn, but I didn't see a need for it there. Alright, 14, 12 plus 18, 30, minus 21 is 9. 18 minus 10 is 8, minus 7 is 1, times 10 is 10, times 2 is 20. 1 times 1 divided by 1 is 1. That's pretty funny. That's the last step. Alright, we got 2 keys. We really don't need the keys, but I'll take them. Still convinced there's another secret to this room. I just don't know what it is. Alright, give me a way of building an experiment. Boiler room. We have a lot of rerolls, so kind of okay with seeing a boiler room. What do we need to bring power to? Furnace, garage, laundry room. Alright, well we're not getting it to the garage. And the laundry room and the furnace are both rare, I think. Or at least, the furnace is at least unusual, but today it might be rare because of our green, not efficiency, affinity. I'm gonna go with the hallway. More drafting options. Grab the key. No dig room, no dig site in here. Okay, we have plenty of keys. Clock tower. Do we have any tomorrow rooms? Clock tower is the only one we've got. Just throw down another courtyard. More dig sites. Alright, before we draft, or before we dig, let's just see if we get the thing. We don't get the thing. Ooh. I'm gonna go veranda. Yeah, we've got enough steps. We can leave these dig sites for now. Come on, give me a lab. Give me a room with a terminal in it. Oh, we're just not seeing it. It's brutal. Secret passage is nice here. What do we want out of this secret passage? Not a shop. Not a red room. Do we need a bedroom? I don't think we don't need a bedroom. Good on steps. Honestly, I think we want to see a blue room. We don't need a hallway. We don't need a green room. We have plenty of those already. Shops, it could show us a kitchen or a locksmith. It can't show us the bookshop. Bookshop's only off the library. Could show us the Mount Holly gift shop, and we do have 28 gold. Sure, let's see if maybe we get a gift shop. I'd be happy with seeing a gift shop. We did see the gift shop. Okay, that's cool. Let's see if we can figure out what we want to buy in here. Okay. Really, we want the swim trunks. Now, okay, does buying this... Oh, but it's still coming soon. I still can't buy it. Permanent addition to the shrine. No one would dare open it. I guess this just, like, gives you an option for entering curse mode automatically. The Swimbird plushie is how you unlock dare mode. Alright, well, we can afford the lunchbox. Let's save and see if we can get swim trunks. And if not, we'll buy the lunchbox. And spending a key there. We have the gems to take a rotunda. So I'm gonna take the rotunda. And then I'm gonna draft this way. See what we get here. Oh, I shouldn't have spent that key. I could have gotten that room for free. Hey, trophy room. There it is. Yeah. Finally got access to the trophy room. Look at that. Look at all those gems. Cool. Alright, it's like a safari hat. Oh, trophy, like a hunting trophy. This freaking globe again with the same thing under it. What is the deal with this globe? I don't get it. This is cool. Moves. Cut it out. She likes to try and attack the cord of my mouse when I move it around. This is cool. It actually shows us the trophies we have. That's pretty neat. You are the same thing that's back in the entrance hall. I mean, there's gotta be some other reason for this room, right? Right? What's the point of this room? Just that it gives you 3 gems if you have 5? And I know there's that one dining room meal that's affected by it, but I feel like I'm missing something here. This rug being a zebra is maybe helpful to that one puzzle in the gallery that we couldn't solve, because there was a rug kind of like this. I don't remember what it was, but maybe we now know it was a zebra. Rhino, elk. Or gazelle or something? I don't know. Trophies up there. No need for a greenhouse. We can throw another courtyard down. This is crazy. We're gonna possibly never have found a single room with a terminal. Oh my god, look at all these keys, and we don't even need them. Oh, but we can take all of these keys down to... We can take all these keys down to the reservoir. That's actually huge. I think I'm cool with taking an attic here, because it could possibly just have more keys for us. Actually, oh, do we pivot and go laundry room? If we go to the laundry room... Laundry room. I need to move this to shops. For some reason it was under blue rooms. If we go with laundry room, swap coins and gems. No, we don't need that. Swap keys and gems. Yeah, we could swap all of our keys and gems for 5 coins. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then we'll have enough keys to finish out the reservoir. Yeah, I like that idea. As much as I'd like to take the attic there. All of your keys with all your gems. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we're gonna have 12 keys and we'll still have 5 gems left over. Alright, the laundry room's really cool. It was trash when we first found it. There was like nothing to do with it because we never had enough of anything to make it work. I imagine when we run power here, we'll get a 4th option. A 4th laundering option. And I wonder what that is. That'll be really cool. Alright, diggy diggy. Yeah, in line with the conversation we were having earlier about speeding up some of the animations, the digging one could certainly use it. My problem with it is that your mouse becomes free when you're digging. Like you can move your mouse off of whatever monitor Blueprints is on. And I do that all the time because I dig and then I move my mouse to like look around, but I can't look around because my mouse is still like free now. So I end up moving my mouse off onto another program and then accidentally clicking sometimes. It drives me kind of nuts. Alright, our second to last drafting opportunity. If we pull something with a terminal here, I'd be really hyped. There's no dig sites in here, right, to make this free? No. I'd be really excited by that. Music room is pretty cool. Because there are major keys, we don't know what they are yet. Do I need the guest bedroom steps? I don't think so. Do I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. No, we've got plenty. And we can even make it back out to our outer room, the root cellar. I think I'm gonna take the music room. Oh, I can also redraw here. What am I hoping to redraw? Something with a terminal? Oh my god, we pulled security on the last rank. Yeah, I mean, screw it. The chance that we get something, that we build an experiment focused on digging is like not even guaranteed. So I really hope that after all of this planning, we can pull that off. Remote terminal access, view active terminals, lab. Honestly, actually spreading gold with the office might have been the way to go because, nah, if we had a conference room, I'd do it, but because we do still have big purchases to make in the showroom and the gift shop. Alright, experiment setup. Don't let me down. No. Alright, well, we can do... Okay. Oh. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk, will this trigger on the trunks down in the reservoir? If it does, then this is worth it. Honestly, I hate to do it. This is literally the first time I've done this while playing this game, but I'm gonna Google it. Because there's no way I could figure this out on my own, and I only get one opportunity at it. Blueprints experiment locked trunk reservoir. A locked trunk can be found with locked trunk. Okay, so a locked trunk is the long green footlocker trunks. Okay, I don't think it will work. It doesn't, I don't see anything about that triggering it. Yeah, okay. Wait, hold on. There's one thing here. Trunk can be smashed. It needs to be confirmed if opening the car trunk or the ones found in the reservoir also triggered. Ah, dang. I found on the wiki, it literally says we need to confirm whether or not that trigger it. Oh, man. So it's a gamble. I either take 1 or the chance at 3. I am going to take the chance at 3 and be sad if it doesn't work. A letter will be delivered to the mailroom. Because if we can get 3 letters, that'd be awesome. A small chest to the entrance hall. Okay. We'll try it. Who knows? Who knows if it's gonna work? I'll be hyped if it does, and very sad if it doesn't. Alright, we, gift shop, showroom. Do we... Oh, we still have one more draft off of the foundation. Do we purchase anything from either? I don't know. We have an easy way of getting back to the showroom by going through the foundation. So... I think I just wasted a step by not using the rotunda. Yeah. Should have used the rotunda there. Or do I just buy... No, I'll have enough. I'll have enough later. I'm gonna go for it. We're going. Unused dig spots in here. Yep. Damn, now I really wish I'd crafted that, detector shovel. I know I've said that multiple times, but damn. So many keys. We're definitely gonna get to open all the trunks down in the reservoir. We have plenty of keys. Turn up. Love that. Not that we're short on steps, but we can be a little more loosey-goosey with our steps now. Some dig spots in here as well. Oh, a trunk. We never saw this. A letter's been delivered to the mailroom. Cool. So we're at least getting one trigger off of it. That rules. You know, now even if it doesn't trigger off the reservoir, it did trigger just now. So that's great. Maybe we can find another trunk off of whatever room we draft from the foundation. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, I went one too far? No, I didn't. Cloister, courtyard. Right. Cloister. And then actually we want to hit the bedroom. We want to go straight through because I've already dug that room. Bedroom saves us 2 steps. Into here. Now for some reason this room is still locked. I think that's a bug. I think we found a bug. I think it's because it's the foundation. It was unaffected, but I'm gonna redraw this, because we have no need for any of these. Music room? Just go for a major key, see if we get something special, something we don't know. We do have 3 more rerolls, and we have the solarium, so maybe we'll find a room we don't know here. Mechanarium. We only have 1. Security is our only mechanical room? Yeah. Bunk room we have no need for, other than our sleeping mask would trigger twice. Ballroom we don't want here. Lower room, coat check. Dining room. I mean, dining room is good, but I'm just gonna re-roll. Go for a rare room. The Rumpus Room! Yes! I love that. Oh, hell yeah. That makes me very happy. This is like one of my favorite rooms, and we haven't seen it in a while. Alright, Alzara, what you got for me?
And, as it was foretold,
Love his
I am
voice.
awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Yes, the fog is clearing. I see a shadow in the doorway. Silent footsteps in the hallways. An unlatched gate you did not open.
What?
A missing item you did not take.
Wait, what?
I see a young boy watched from afar.
What the heck?
A young boy who once was brave, but now afraid.
Okay, that was really creepy.
What you have heard here has been
What
foreseen
the heck?
by the great Alzara.
Okay.
Until
So, I
the
mean,
dawn
we've kind of
the
suspected
following day,
that, I mean, we
have
know
nothing
that the
more
other
to
staff
say.
there are some members of the staff still walking around. But, like, the fact that we're being watched? And the missing item in the entrance hall, I wonder what that is. I'll have to look back at, previous footage, previous days, to see what used to be there. Wow. God, that never misses. Alzara. So creepy. Yeah, very creepy, but so good. Showroom 38. So we're short being able to buy swim trunks. And we're short. Do we have items worth keeping for tomorrow? I mean, the moon necklace is, like, always good. I'm gonna go buy the moon necklace over something in the gift shop. We also can still dig up more money. Dig up more money to use in the gift shop. Oh wait, I will have already dug everything that way. Damn it, I shouldn't have gone in there. That was a mistake. Lost 2 steps there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and just dig up 2 more coins and use those in the gift shop to buy the swim trunks. I think it costs 40. Chapel. We've dug up this courtyard. Have we dug up the one below it? I don't think we have. Oh, but crap, I can't get to it this way. Oh, I'm screwing up. Oh, and the chapel's gonna cost us 2 more. I'm sorry, I'm rushing because my partner's getting home from work in like a half an hour, and she works 12-hour shifts, so I make her dinner when she works. Running out of time. I'm making dumb mistakes. We dug up 2 coins. Not enough. We still have more courtyards to go. One through the parlor. There's another courtyard over here. And there will be a gem waiting for us. Oh, we already dug this one. Because we dug this before we thought of not digging. Okay. Through here. Big spot in here. Big spots in here. Another key. Oh my god, we have so many keys. Oh, broken lever. Was that always here? I don't remember that. That's odd. Okay. Entrance hall, and now we'll hit the... I haven't dug this courtyard either. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. So many dig spots. If we'd gotten the crazy combo with the experiment, that would have been so cool. That would have been so cool today. Alright, we have enough to go buy swim trunks. The thing is, that's not going to actually matter until we have re-emptied... Missing from here. This bird? I think this bird is what was missing? Oh, I'll have to watch the footage. Until we've re-emptied the pool, we're not gonna get a chance to use swim trunks, but still, they seem good. Seem very good. I need the digging animation to be faster. We have 20 keys. This is crazy. I think that's like literally how many chests there are down in the reservoir. I think we could have gotten it done in one day if that day had been today. Oh, there's that apple that we left just in case we ever set up an experiment that had to do with apples. Completely forgot that was there. And another gem. Wow, we have so much stuff. Alright, 46. So I think we're gonna real quick run to the gift shop. Run back to the gift shop. We have the steps, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we've got the steps to get that done. We can manage that. And we're gonna drop a couple more coins in the piggy bank, which we now know is actually not totally a negative. At some point, we're gonna have a ton of money in that piggy bank, and we are gonna just buy all the most expensive things. Like, I don't even know what we'll buy. Maybe if we get a bookstore, the bookstore will just buy all of the books, you know? Something like that. So not supposed to go this way? Oh, you freaking dunce. What are you doing? Oh my god. Okay, luckily we are not that short on steps, but I am being very reckless. At least tell me I didn't screw myself. Swim trunks. What do I have to do to unlock the Regiblocks here? Alright, oh, and we're one short of buying the Mount Holly tea. That's too bad. One short. I wonder if we could have avoided that somehow. Wonder if there was a way to have done that without being one short. Alright, through here, into the cloister. Now straight down. Oh, our running shoes are triggering. I'd love to drop off the rest of our money in the chapel, but I don't think we can afford to take the steps for that right now. Alright, we'll go hit the... So is this the gate they're referring to that I didn't open? Because did I not open that gate? I assumed I opened that because I'm camping on the other side of it. But maybe not? Maybe that's not true? Oh, much diggy diggy. You know that song? Oh, I can't remember what's from. I think it's from like an old Dwarf Fortress video or something, but it's just diggy diggy hole. It's like a there's like the 10-hour version of Diggy Diggy Hole. I don't know, maybe I'm too online for that. Damn, now I have enough to go buy the t-shirt, but not the steps for it. That's too bad. That's okay. I think that's not a big deal. I think it literally says it's just commemorative or just aesthetic. I mean, I doubt that's true because we're playing this game. But I do think that's what it says. Now, what gate has opened that they're referring to? If it's just that one in the front, I'm confused by the fact that I didn't open it, because I assumed I did. We gotta keep hitting the rumpus room. It's given us lore that no other rooms are giving us. Alright, down to the bottom of the reservoir. So I think the only other thing we have to find down here is a sanctum key. Because we already got the 3 allowance tokens. And as far as I know, all of these little memos are just helping you figure out. Oh, it does trigger! Cool, we're gonna get 3 letters. Wow, I love that this triggers the experiment. We're gonna get 3 letters out of today. That's so cool. Ah, too bad there's a limit of 3, because we'd be popping off right now. We'd get every letter in the book. Alright, so the sanctum key is in one of these 3 boxes. It's funny to me that you could accidentally open the sanctum key first. Is it really gonna be the last one I tried? Because that's crazy. Wait, what? Oh, right here? Oh, there's still 2 more. Okay. Seems like this would be the one. Yeah. Tucked away in the corner like that. This box contains a sanctum key. You don't say. Alright, we'll just get all of these open for posterity's sake. But all of these, this is a funny puzzle that you, like, we solved it by brute force. We just had enough keys to open every single one of these. But if you don't have enough keys, you could logic your way through this one. Alright, we popped all of those open. And now, with our remaining 18 steps, do we have enough to go purchase the t-shirt? If we come out here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we do! We can still get the shirt. Ha, nice. Oh, but we have to use the sanctum key. We have to go use the sanctum key right now. Duh. Don't fuck that up. Unless maybe the sanctum key stays in your inventory the next day? I don't know. Would it just put it back in that box? Like if I didn't use it? I don't know. Alright. We'll see if we can do both, but we're definitely gonna go use the sanctum key. Because that one is priority over a t-shirt in the gift shop. And then with our remaining steps, if we have any, we can put some more money in the piggy bank. Why are... Oh, okay, they just start off shut. So we're just going in order. We're gonna keep going left to right. See if this is a symbol we recognize. The mountain one. No, I don't think we know the mountain one. I don't think. Maybe we do. I think we still maybe don't have enough information for these. Maybe we do and we're being a little dense, but who knows. The running shoes seem to have a way higher chance of triggering when you're outside of the house, I've noticed. They trigger like a huge percentage of the time out in the basement on the grounds. And just like every like, I don't know, maybe 1 in 5 to 1 in 8 of indoor rooms. Like they've triggered like 3/4 of the times. Oh wait, I don't have a key card. I can't go through here. Oh no, maybe I don't have enough steps. Oh no, did I miscalculate? I mean, it's fine if we did. It's not a big deal. It's just the t-shirt. You know, who even knows what it gives us, but... Womp. Ah, this game is so full of secrets. It's so fun. It's so satisfying finding all these things. Alright. Chapel, Oyster Courtyard, straight up. And we have 3 new letters waiting for us in the mailroom. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can afford to go. Yeah, I can afford that. Now we can still run straight up, and it'll be our last step. Oh, you idiot! Oh, you you stupid! I did one too many, and now I can't afford the t-shirt. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Just, I mean, of course I did. Like, obvious. That was so dumb. That was so dumb of me. Holy crap. What a buffoon. Alright, call it a day. Call it a day. Gotta go make dinner, and we did a ton of stuff today. Super cool. The Archaeological Shopping Center. Don't you laugh at me, Joe. That... Oh, I can't believe I did that. I'm so clearly just like trying to go make dinner. That was the dumbest thing. 75 excavated dig spots? That's nuts. That's so many. Wow. We found the solarium, which also let us get into the center of the cloister. Very cool. We got 3 letters delivered for tomorrow. We got to see the rumpus room again, which apparently we're being watched or something. I don't know what's going on there. We got another sanctum key. We finished all of the trunks down in the reservoir. So next time we get the pump room, we can, I think, finally set the water at the final level we're going to leave it at. Or actually, no, there's 2 levels I still want to try. I want to try the level that we're going to leave it at eventually, where the boat can go across. And I want to try the lower level where I think that tunnel is that I can get the boat into. So we still have 2 more things to do there. We have a mailroom package for tomorrow, which I think we've written down. No, we got a mailroom package today. We don't have one for tomorrow. We have 1 more day of the Blessing of the Gardener, which is cool. Anything else? We bought the swim trunks, so we want to get the pool empty again. Very cool. And the conservatory. We learned that the conservatory can only be drafted in the corners. So that's good to know. So if we really want to see the conservatory a lot, we take the power of the rook and we just keep running corners, and we can keep doing the conservatory, and maybe we can adjust the rarities of some special rooms that we really want to see. That's a good thing to do. Cool. Lot of good stuff done today. I have a lot of editing to do. That was another 3 hours, 45-minute stream. But that'll be multiple videos, because that was multiple days. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. See you in the next one. Later.